Glorious
Ba,
coffee.
ba, ba,
I've already had my glorious coffee.
ba, 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 ba. Are we good?
My second of the day.
Question mark. Let's make sure.
Mine wasn't French press; it was just fancy espresso machine.
Ours was
Our
too,
fancy
technically.
espresso machine is
Fair.
broken, so I need to fix it.
It's now a glorified grinder.
All right.
At least until I break it open and replace the broken valve.
So I am bougie enough that among our power outage supplies is a USB rechargeable coffee bean grinder.
Beautiful.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I
It can
probably
also
should
be
get
used
one
as
of
a
those.
battery, a power bank, but primarily it's So I can grind coffee for our burner, our campfire top percolator.
Bup, 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 bup.
Yeah, we decided at some point that as long as we could make coffee, we could probably deal with whatever else was going on.
So, on the topic of coffee, hello everyone. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. This is the Electric Metropolis video game tour, and today we're doing another episode of Triangle Agency, the St. Anne branch. As a reminder, if you're this deep in on Mission 4, you probably heard this already, but just in case this is your jump-in point, Triangle Agency is a game of meta mechanics and meta narrative, which means that there's a lot of information that the players learn slowly as they play through the play wall. Some of it I've already read, but a lot of it I didn't because I'm trying to be as surprised as they are. But there's certain things I know, just so I stay somewhat in theme, shall we say. That also means that once after this introduction, I will be role-playing as the general manager of the St. Anne branch, so if I sound weird or anything like that, that's what's going on. But thankfully, the players do have an out-of-character way to respond to each other, or message me as a GM, and not just general manager, to help get things going. So, hope you enjoy, and I hope they enjoy as well. Hello. Welcome to the St. Anne branch. Today, we are going to be working on something rather dire and rather important. But first, there are always things to consider when it comes to the daily life and work balance of our employees here in the Triangle Agency. You today, out there, will be part of our normal auditing process, as per usual. If you have any input or suggestions, please be sure to note them within the comment system of the Agency OS or in the live chat system. Thank you very much for your assistance, and hopefully we will show you the very best of St. Anne branch work and efficiency. Boop, boop. So, we look to the ever shameful Mr. Pickles, who is still wearing his pin of shame. I mean, the red flag, indicating that he needs to improve. And Sadie Johnson, actually, I think Miss Johnson, you're not the MVP this time around, are you? No, you
Correct.
just got the
We have no
participation.
MVP.
Yeah, you got the participation marker, which that's fine. Sometimes we have to take into account our. It's good that you are learning from things, and you're staying. Well, I mean, you still have some demerits that you really need to deal with to get a lot of your privileges back. But hey, you still get to have the Froyo machine, so frozen yogurt machine. So that's great. Mr. Pickles no longer is allowed to use it. Sorry, that's just you just have to work harder and be better, and that way we don't have as many conversations with HR or the efficiency department. I mean, you are CEO in training, so you need to start setting an example. But before we get into any more of that, we need to look into the work-life balance to see what you did in the last week since your last assignment. Actually, I take that back. It's been 2 weeks since that, so that means I would like to know what Sadie Johnson was up to for week 1. Were you working on your competency? Were you working on your connections or something else?
Say I was working on competency.
You were. So you're up to... You already were an associate, right? Level 3? So you're now associate 2?
Yes.
Very good. Be sure to adjust that on your work-life balance sheet. I've been doing it for you, but you're an associate now. You don't need me to do that anymore. And what exactly did you do in the R&D department to work on your competency? What did you focus on? Because this will also kind of color, I would suggest, your what quality assurance you were able to envelop into yourself. Also have 3 commendations for being better at the job we pay you to do.
So I would spend to get I would be working on new ways to address issues without attracting as much attention. So working on my subtlety, basically.
More subtle research and development, yeah. I mean, there's a certain level of distance one needs to have for these sorts of things.
Yeah.
That's good.
Last session, it was useful.
And what did you do on your second week?
I would spend some time with Liz.
With Liz Scrivener, grad school classmate.
Going out and getting drinks.
So going into the... Where are you getting drinks in the Beauty Bureau? I assume the Beauty Bureau.
Probably St. Anne Square. So restaurants are there.
And Miss Scrivener would increases to rating 4 now. And I believe your connection time, this would be rating 2, rating 3. Let me work like
One more. I'm pulling that up.
Mark 3, I believe. So...
Yes, Mark 3.
Very good. So Sadie, Miss Scrivener would say. Have you heard the news? What's that? I couldn't hear you over your coffee.
I said, what news?
Well, the news is that the housing in Cross River Suburbia has actually gone down in price quite a bit. I'm almost thinking of moving over there, but I don't know.
Wonder why it would have gone down.
Yeah, a lot of people have been moving out of there the last while, and the prices are going way down. So, getting to the point where I'm thinking about getting a house now, moving out of my apartment, and with those prices, it's actually kind of doable, which is pretty surprising for this town. I mean, borough. Never get used to that.
It's worth looking into. I'd say jump in while it's hot if you're planning to buy, because in this in this area, that a downturn never stays down for long.
That's true. For all that the Sandan Metroplex Authority, or whatever they're called, uh, is about, they have stabilized the economy, I guess.
Mm.
What do you think of these new triangle-shaped sandwiches?
They're kind of regular sandwiches cut in half, I guess.
Yeah, like you think it would stay more like, you just cut it in half, but they go that extra little bit to make it little triangles. I mean, they fit in the things better, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Next, they're gonna come up with triangle-shaped ketchup. Wouldn't that be silly?
I wonder how you manage that.
Ooh, maybe they'd use some sort of like stencil so it comes out as a triangle when you squeeze it. Oh, wait, that would
Yeah,
work.
maybe.
It would just kind of pour out all one big lump. That wouldn't work. That'd be way too much ketchup. Unless it was like a tinier one, they can make little triangles, I guess. Like one of those those piping bottles for icing.
Maybe triangle-spaced bowls, like the little cups, except triangle-shaped.
Oh, maybe. I mean, they already make the bottles triangle shaped, which I guess kind of makes sense. Makes them look like potion flasks, which is kind of neat, I guess.
Mm.
How's work going, by the way? Getting any fun new research in? Change the world? I'm just kidding. It's probably just a normal office job. I know. I'm just teasing. Sorry.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. And it's promotion recently, so that's good.
Really? You got a promotion already? Wow. You've only been there for what, a month now? Well, I guess you're out of the trainee program or whatever it is they call.
Yeah,
Trainee,
basically.
probation, same thing.
I think so.
Ah. Ah. Sorry, didn't mean to hit that, sorry. Well, I am gonna go house hunting, I think. And we should check in again sometime. Let's you know what, next time let's go shopping at the mall complex and get you I'll try to get some good sales and try to get you a nice new suit for work. And me a new one as well, though, assuming I'll save any money on for my dissertation and stuff, so which is coming up soon. I'm really looking forward to it.
So,
Well, dissertation, the defense, Sorry, English kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, we may.
So,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Miss Johnson.
you'll have to invite me for the dissertation. I'd love to, the defense, rather. I'd love to watch it.
And don't worry, Miss Johnson. We'll make sure that the next time. Well, I imagine her dissertation, according to our metrics, shows that she probably won't do it till next month or so. But hey, the next time you check in with her, by the time you see her again, you'll probably, or have free time, you'll probably be able to get to her next offense. So keep doing the good work, and you'll probably have a bit of a nice time. And it'd be nice if she's actually going into Triangle Agency related things. If you could let us know, that'd be great, because we're always looking for new people. But I guess at this point, as much as I am well, loathe is the wrong word, worried. Mr. Pickles, so what were you doing in the first week since the last assignment?
I think I will be working in the first week on my competency.
Oh, thank you. I did not want to have to write that up again. Hooray! So that puts you to
Associate and Associate 1, I guess.
Associate 1. Great! Oh, you're out of the trainee program. I'm so happy for you. Oh, the CEO department was starting to think that I was doing this to you on purpose. Oh, I'm so glad. Great. So you get to access to the document A3 of the Playwell manual. So that should give you the appropriate knowledge for your new job, or the job you've been having. I'm so happy for you. You're now an associate CEO, which you're not a full CEO yet. That's going to be a bit. But hey, you're out of the probation program. That's great. I'm very happy for you. What did you work on to kind of get out of the trainee program? What quality assurance did you improve? Oh, and here's your 3 commendations before I forget. Here you go.
Yeah.
Good job. Good kitty. Or good cat, good kitty. I don't know. Kitty seems a little diminutive because you're not that... Oh. Unless you like being called kitty. Cat, kitty.
Knowing most cats I've met, the fact that you're encouraging him for that means he will be less likely to do it in the future.
Let's not be too general here. I mean, you know, we're all supposed to work together. I mean, if he doesn't like it, then he doesn't like it.
It's just more human nonsense.
Really? Oh, I said that to Mr. Whiskers the other day. Oh, I think he was humoring me. That's nice of him, but still. Sorry, I got distracted.
We do a lot of that.
Yeah. What quality assurance were you working on again? Sorry.
Pull that up.
I don't know if we have that quality assurance. Oh, you're pulling up your notes. Right, never mind. I swear the coffee's stronger every day. I really wish our barista department was fuller. But they go to other boroughs because why have the main branch have a lot of baristas? It's not like we have a barista
Our QAs
station.
have
Yeah.
rebooted by now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this go round, I was working on subtlety.
Well, I suppose given your last assignment, there's a certain level of subtlety that probably came to mind a couple times. That's fair.
Well, not to mention that when one's plotting the acquisition of a new subsidiary, sometimes subtlety in negotiations is vital to a successful conclusion for the Triangle Agency.
Definitely. Yeah, that's something I've learned. That's actually a quality that I've shared a lot. I mean, that's what I used to do in the old company. Subtlety was the primary quality assurance that we had, but not the Triangle Agency doesn't prioritize it, but it is important. It's part because it's part of the QA matrix that they have, but we used to... But it's not the only one for them. Well, it wasn't the only one for me back then, but same idea. What did you do in your second week? Other than eat the real ice cream, which, that's fine. It's in the vending machine.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't. I don't think I ever said anything about that.
Oh, really? Oh, there must have been another cat I saw. Never mind. Sorry. Same coat and everything. Oh, is that That wasn't Mr. Whiskers. He's orange. Oh, who's the other one with the black coat? Darn it. Oh, I'll remember his name. I really should remember.
I think your EM is internal monologue.
What's that?
So my second week, I worked on Anomaly.
Oh.
I get to mark practiced.
Okay. That's a thing you could do, I guess. That's a thing you could do. Yep.
Well, I mean,
I can't dictate to you how you spend your work-life balance. That's against... HR has had very specific rules about that, and I agree with them. Just be careful, okay?
okay.
So this will put you to a rating 3, I believe?
Yep.
Okay.
So no more documents, but it does mean I get to mark another ability as practice. So all 3 of mine are currently practiced.
Okay, so just to remind you, the more you work on... If you do that one more time... Actually, did you work on your reality as well?
I've gotten one box in reality.
Oh, no. Oh no. You'll never make chair now.
Oh, that's right. I've been forgetting to mark
Yeah.
stuff off.
Well, you know what? You can still make executive a VP. Just, CEO, executive,
Well, I will note that 2 of the anomaly boxes were probation, so I don't have to mark off
Oh, because it wasn't
for the
part of the
first
time you
2.
set aside. Yes, yes. You want to keep
Right.
track of that. Oh, thank goodness. You can
Right.
still make chair. Oh, I was so worried.
And I
Except, wait.
think
Yeah. Oh, I was so worried for you.
the reality thing, I think, was a freebie too. I can't
Oh.
remember.
Well, no, you spent at least one because you got the Playwell document for that. Didn't you? Oh, no, because you still get the Playwells even if it's from some other stuff. So, yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay, just keep track of that. Same for you, Miss Johnson. If you get, if something happens to increase things that isn't part of your work-life balance, that when you do work-life balance choices, whatever choice you make, I'm glad you're doing competency. I'm glad you're doing that so much. The more you do in any particular track, whether it's competency, reality, or anything else, it takes away from the maximum amount of time you could spend on other things. So if you want to make chair, like I have a chair position here in the Triangle Agency, you need to stick to competency as much as possible. That does mean you spend less time on catering to your reality. But that said, some people cater to the reality a lot, and this is a job and they have a life that they work on, which Triangle Agency lets you make your choices, and I'm here to help facilitate the choices you make as best as I can. So I hope that makes sense. I want to make sure your paperwork's in order. Is everything in order for you too? Is that understood how that works?
I think so.
The TTRPG interface can be a little squiggly that way, but it is the best way to communicate that to the auditors as well as keep the paperwork in order.
I'm gonna put out in parentheses on mine like the number that are. I'm going to call them
What?
free marks because I didn't have to spend time on them. They just sort of happened. So like under anomaly, I'll have level 3 parentheses 2 free, which will let me kind of help keep track of where I have to mark things off.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you... actually, I pull up what your...
Yeah, I got it. Let me save it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Do that. And that way I'll be able to...
Yeah.
Me and you together will have proper paperwork. Because the last thing I want to do is have the auditing team yell at us and then give you a bunch of demerits because it wasn't filled out properly.
Fair enough.
But auditing department's been, I haven't heard any complaints so far, so no complaints are good. But that said, auditing department, if you see anything, please let me know. You're there for a reason. Good, great. Ms. Johnson, that makes sense to you as well? We'll make sure the mark those as appropriate. So that was your week 1 and week 2, Mr. Pickles, I believe. That was, you did your competency and you worked on other things. So, I, for once, I'm going to ask you to meet me at the coffee machine, the barista station. And don't worry, I'll cover your coffees as well, which, if I look at my notes, because I actually look at my paperwork like a good general manager. Let's see. That's coffee with milk in as large a container as possible. So I have one of those jumbo thermoses for Miss Johnson. And don't worry, Mr. Pickles, despite your demerits, we do not deny coffee from our employees because it is a high marker of productivity. And don't worry, no coffee, no sugar, flat white. Did you want that in like a wide bowl, or did you want like more in a saucer, or did you actually want a full cup? Because I can get you a thermos too. Well, thermos to keep it cold if you want to keep it that way, and It's one of those backpack ones you can kind of walk around with if you really want, which looks a little weird on the street, but
Yeah, like one of those short squat ones, though, that I can put my whole head in.
Ooh, I can do that. I just have to dig around in the thing here. Where did the barista department put stuff?
I just have a mental image of a cat with a Yeti cup stuck on its head.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take a seat on the couch while I get your stuff here real quick. Oops, that should be on that layer. Let me get that. Okay, there's the thermos. Gonna fill that up while that's filling. Here's the squat where you can put your head in. Okay, milk. Do you want whole milk or skim? We have all kinds of milk.
Half and half.
Half and half. Oh, I gotta do that. I'm the general manager. I can do what I want. Here you go, free coffee. You're welcome. All right, so get myself.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, here's here. I'll just kind of reach over and put it on the back of the couch there. There you go.
Lap, 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 lap.
Miss Johnson. I would say your coffee's going to get cold, but it's in a thermos, so it's not really going to get cold. But still, there you are.
There it is, yes.
Just have a seat over here. I'll hand you your thermos. There you go. Grab my coffee. It's nice to get out of the office. Last couple weeks have been a lot of paperwork. But I think I'm actually going to get some vacation next week, so looking forward to that. But this week there's work to do.
Mr. Pickle will drape himself along the top of the couch behind Sadie's head and shoulders and purr while lapping at cream.
All right. So, let me look at this. My phone here. There we go. And I know it doesn't say it's not a Triangle agency phone. This is actually my old work phone. But it's my new work phone now. It's part of the network. So, just easier. Plus, it has all my apps. So, let's see.
We're in the lobby of the building now, I guess.
You're in this is the prep area. This is where all the lockers. This is where the like the lockers for all the agents are. This is like a briefing area, and these like benches for people to sit down, tie their shoes, change their clothes. And these are my secretaries. Well, one is security, and the other two are my executive secretaries. Okay. And that's why we have all the cameras here, because it's the last place before we're going to the executive wing where I am. Though there are the executive towers, this is where I would meet with the other executives, or basically anyone really, but I don't usually go to the lower floor. I have my own way to leave and enter the building. Which, hey, you know, if you make CEO, if you make chair, you get your own, eventually you get your own building. Actually, you get your own setup, like I would.
Your own building.
Hey, Triangle Agency rewards hard work. My app. No, I don't want my watch. No, I don't want my alarm. Thank you, phone. All right. So, today, we have learned... Oh, goodness. There's a Stacy Altman, a call center worker out of the Beauty Borough here in the St. Anne Metroplex. She was one of the loose ends from the neighborhood bench assignment. One of the ones that got pulled into that particular neighborhood. After that, she went on an RV camping trip with her elderly parents. Which, you know, that's fine. I mean, that's why we have the triangle. There's lots of natural. We try to preserve the provincial history here, and we want to be a city, but a green city, which means people can go on little RV camping trips without having to leave the Metroplex area. Unfortunately, she and her parents have gone missing and been out of contact with anyone for about 51 hours now. And our last known location is within the triangle of the Metroplex. We did check to see if she was spotted within any of the boroughs. And also, I called some of the other branches outside of the Metroplex to check. No one's seen her. And I even checked with some of the rural branches just to be safe. They haven't seen her. So that's when I got your seniors in R&D to look into if there was an anomaly spike of any kind. And it looks like in the current research, there is a spike in missing persons within the triangle. So people going out camping or people who live out there. Which means the probability of an anomaly is within the realm of possibility, requiring a field agent intervention. So this is, for now, the primary objective is to find the cause or causes of the disappearance. My bet, it's an anomaly. Like, that's more likely than not. If we thought this was a local police issue, we would leave law enforcement to do it. But it is more likely than not to be an anomaly, hence we have to step in and protect reality from further disruption. Optional objectives. Firstly, you're to ensure law enforcement officials are misled away from potential victims or the anomaly itself. If you fail to do this, you will receive 3 demerits. This is because, for the purposes of stabilizing reality, if Leos have a bad habit of creating, they create loose ends in and of themselves, and if they get to the media, it tends to bloom, it becomes a whole issue. So don't create more work for your coworkers. We can fix it. So if you fail, it's not the end of the world, but it is way more, it shows teamwork and team spirit to make sure that it's not a problem in the first place. Secondly, if you have a meal at the Grand Lake Lighthouse within the Triangle, that will encourage our support of local businesses. It's not a Triangle business, but it is a business in the Triangle area. And we want to make sure we're not trying to monopolize here. I mean, we are the most beneficial corporation in the Metroplex area. They are the reason why the St. Anne Metropolitan Authority exists. But we also want to foster appearance of propriety. If you do so, that's 2 commendations for each of you. Thirdly, I hate to say this as an optional, but our primary goal is the stabilization of reality. But as an optional, I would personally want you to recover or rescue all victims. Not only are they loose ends, that if they're lost and they somehow get away from the anomaly or whatever it is that's causing this, if they get out, they'll talk to media, they'll remember what happened, and they're a loose end that we haven't dealt with. Not in the same way as the previous assignment, but some people need to be, for their own safety, need to be talked to. If we recover and rescue all of them, not only are we preventing loose ends, but we're also saving our fellow citizens of our Metroplex. So that's 2 commendations for doing that. If you fail to recover all or rescue all of them, that could result in up to 12 loose ends, according to my calculations. If they're, not that I'm encouraging this, but if whatever got them or is holding them has rendered them not loose ends, shall we say, then they don't become loose ends. But I don't want that to happen. Okay? Lastly, on behalf of the St. Anne branch, this is a optional objective that we have for anything that happens in the Triangle area. Leave no trace. The triangle is a preserve of the natural beauty of the province, and all agents of my branch in the Metroplex area are expected to aid in its preservation. If you fail to do so, that's 2 demerits. We could have become an urban sprawl, and we've worked very, very hard to encourage economic prosperity and growth without sacrificing our environment. So we really need to make sure, we need to be the exemplars for everyone who lives out here in the Metroplex and in the Triangle area to maintain our beautiful Metroplex Triangle. Is that all my notes that you need to know? That's not for you. That's it. Any questions about your assignment? Well, everyone asked me at once.
As we did. If I can go over the objectives one more time with you.
Sure. I will go over to the blackboard here.
So primary is find the cause of the disappearances, deal with it if it is an anomaly. Optional 1 is get people out of the area / anomalies AOE, area of effect.
The first one.
What was that?
What did you say, Miss Johnson?
Oh, I was saying honestly
What?
that Mr. Pickles is roboting quite a bit, so I can't hear very well. Is your electronically distorted, your voices on mine?
Try again. I heard Mr. Pickles just fine. But go ahead, Mr. Pickles, say it again.
So primary objective, find the cause of the disappearances, deal with it if it is an anomaly. How did that come across?
Did you catch that, Miss Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure the Anomaly OS recording system isn't malfunctioning. So the primary objective is correct. The first optional is to ensure law enforcement officials are misled away from potential victims or anomaly.
LEO. Not the anomalies. Okay, yeah, I knew I'd missed something there. Right, so that's get/keep LEO out. Second optional, have meal at the Grand Lake Lighthouse. I believe that was the name of the restaurant.
Yep.
Which is worth 2 commendations. What was the reward or punishment for optional 1?
3 demerits for failure.
Got it.
Okay.
Optional 3, recover all missing persons. 2 commendations. Failure could result in up to 12 loose ends estimated.
Correct.
4th optional, leave no trace, preserve protected areas, 2 demerits for failure.
Correct.
Got it. What did you say Stacy Altman's profession was?
Stacy Altman is a call center worker. She helps reserve vehicles. Actually, you've probably called her for car rental services once or twice, Miss Johnson.
Okay.
Not that they gave up their names, but you've probably been in contact with her incidentally.
Do we know where that call center is?
It is based out of the Cross River Suburbia in one of their strip malls up there. In A1.
Okay.
Places I need to start looking, I suppose.
Well, she may have mentioned where she was going to a coworker or friend there.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions? So I probably have to get back to work myself with the other agents.
Can we draw whatever standard camping equipment, etc. we might need?
Well, you use accommodations for it, sure.
Okay.
Remember, we're trying to support the economy here. We're not trying to be a drain on it. That's for our competition to try and do, which that's why we keep winning.
Sadie, did you drop from the OS system /Roll20? I'm not seeing you, or is it something with my display?
I should be there.
There you are. You're back now. All right.
Weird.
Buggy. Ah, there we are.
I'll note that to our R&D departments. The HCOS might be having issues, but hey, you know.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, in this case, I don't think there's a lot of research we can do here, unlike last time.
Yeah, I tried to save you a bit of trouble with that, honestly, because I'd rather you're out there, especially in this sort of case where time's a bit of a factor.
Mm-hmm. Taking an RV trip. Do we know if she owned the RV or her parents owned the RV or were they renting it?
Her parents did. Or
okay, do we have their address?
Yeah, they live in the same area in the crossover suburbia.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't. She lives in it. Her home's in a place, but her parents do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck, and you know how to do your job, and try not to get any more demerits, Mr. Pickles, please.
Yeah.
No, not that door. I have to use this door this time. Then I go that way. Then I go over to... Whoops. Nope. Can't bend reality like that. I go this way. And that one. And this one. This one. Then to all of the major doors.
So, where do you think we should start, Sadie?
I think perhaps at that call center that she was working at. Has she mentioned anything?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So, you step out into the St. Anne High-Speed Train Park. Trains going by at their rather welcome speed. People enjoying the natural beauty of the park. Actually, we got some new statues from home office. So if you see some new pyramids out there, they have them they have the nice bright red ones today. So there'll be a new exhibit of various sculptures that have been done, which is Trinity City was kind of excited to give us to us, and it helps people remember that the Triangle HC is here for everyone here in the St. Anne Metroplex. So the two of you were headed to Cross River Suburbia?
Yes.
Yep.
How do you plan?
What's our cover story when we get there for why we're asking questions? Are we just concerned friends, or
that is up to you within your competencies and discretion, really.
Yeah, I was asking Sadie.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I think that I like the concerned friends story.
Okay. Then
Simple.
why don't we hit them around lunchtime? Because it might be easier for us to talk to some of her fellow workers and stuff. These call centers, the bosses most of the time don't want them doing anything but on the phone and on the scripts during the...
Yeah. Yes, they wouldn't want to lose even a second of talk time statistics.
Right. So yeah, let's plan to hit that around noon. What time of day is it?
It's the afternoon.
Ah, okay. Well, so much for that idea.
What?
Maybe after the workday,
Yeah.
when work lets off.
Yeah.
In that case,
Not a bad idea.
Gonna walk over there. It says with the walking distance, it's like 15 minutes, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
might as well walk.
Yeah.
I haven't
By the way,
walked anywhere yet.
where is the Grand Lake Lighthouse restaurant? Is that out in the country?
Yeah, it's in the Triangle area.
Okay.
I can pull up the map for you if you want, Mr. Pickles. In the HCOS.
Oh, sure, I'll take a look.
So this is the Triangle area. And we're past Oromocto this way. And Grand Lake's over here.
Grand Lake. Okay. So it's not the Cox Point Lighthouse. It's in Grand Lake. Okay.
Yep.
Triangle, compound, triangle.
Because the Cox Point Lighthouse is an actual lighthouse.
Oh, fair enough.
The restaurant is near the lighthouse. That's the whole.
It's named
Yeah.
Night House Lighthouse. It's not. I didn't know if maybe it was in an old lighthouse.
No. They've been maintained between us and the province.
That would be the St. Anne Point Lighthouse restaurant.
Yeah.
That is in an actual converted restaurant.
Ah.
Isn't it still lighthouse?
Nope.
No. Oh, I'm thinking.
Not anymore. Because they, you're thinking the Peggy's Cove Lighthouse.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
But yeah, the St. Anne Point Lighthouse became obsolete when buoys with electronic battery-powered lights became a thing.
That makes sense.
All right, so you're gonna go to the Cross River Suburbia, and you're gonna try to subtly encounter some people coming out of work. Is that my understanding?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could, if they have some sort of receptionist, we could, maybe plead our case to them and, who were Sadie's friends and stuff, if we think we can be that.
You could. There would be in the call center. There would be a receptionist, who would be. Well, actually, how would you introduce yourselves to the nice person there?
So it's going to fall largely on you, of course, Sadie. I'm just your service cat.
I will greet the receptionist to start with.
Hello. Welcome to the Cross River Call Center. How can I help you today?
Hello. I'm wondering if you can help. We are looking for our friend who works here. She was supposed to come back from a camping trip that hasn't come back yet, so I'm looking into any information I can get about her plans and what she was hoping.
And your name is?
Sadie Johnson.
Sadie Johnson. And the person you're looking for?
I will briefly look at Mr. Pickles as my memory is failing me.
Mr. Pickles will act like a cat, but then kind of walk under something and text the name Stacy Altman to.
Thank you.
Mr. Pickles, let's see if you're able to do that. That sounds like a bit of a success. Being subtle like that, I think.
Yep.
I apologize for that. I forgot to write down her name.
No worries. So yeah, that is subtlety. I do have QAs there.
Good.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bit of chaos, but that's okay. You succeeded.
All right. Yes, we're looking for Stacy Altman.
Stacey Altman. Okay. So I'm looking her up on our files, and I do not see that your name is associated with her as one of her contacts. So I must apologize. I'm not permitted to reveal any information about any of our employees here to persons who are not in her file. It's for our worker safety, so.
Uh, can I try to persist by saying, listen, I'm not looking for where she lives or anything. I'm just trying to make sure that she is safe.
You can certainly try to be persistent with the lady and just constantly press her until eventually she caves. I mean, that's what our marketing department does for the most part.
I will do.
And you have persistence, right?
Yes.
Good. And
I play a 4 in persistence.
Very good. So that is some.
I'll make 4 chaos.
If you spend one of your QAs,
I will
stabilize it.
spend a QA to stabilize it and avoid chaos.
Very good. Great catch.
Because, yeah, I don't want to repeat a last session and needing to use somebody's life insurance policy.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to get yeeted again either.
Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Well, Miss Johnson, she went on a trip into the Triangle. That's all I know. She put in the time. So, and that's all that she mentioned to me. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't speak with the workers here all that often. I happen to know that, but. Where'd your cat go?
Meow.
Oh, there it is. There. Okay. Make sure he doesn't run around too much. This is a no pets area. I don't mind you as a visitor, but we have to make sure he doesn't wander off into the call center floor.
I'll do another subtle text of, that just says, office friends to Sadie.
Did she have any?
That's cute, Mr. Pickle. The cat's playing with the phone. You gave it its own little phone. That's so cute.
No, I was being subtle about it. Like,
don't worry,
yeah,
the lady has not.
am.
The lady has not clued in that you're
Okay.
that you're not playing. We really should inform more people about this sort of thing. I'll get on marketing about that. She's being very dismissive of cats. There are cat people after all. I mean, not like you, but like there's cat folk. Like that's a thing. She should be really
it's
careful.
actually really to my advantage for people not to get too
That's true.
particular about cats.
Ooh, yeah, I'll talk. Oh, yeah, I'll talk to the right department. Sorry, I'm pulling off your case. Sorry, continue.
Yes. Did she have any office friends that we could speak with?
What quality assurance are you getting this poor secretary to breach her privacy concerns? Heck, we should hire this lady. She's actually really hard to get to.
I mean, again, persistence, just kind of trying to wear her down.
Oh, that poor lady. She's going to start getting irritated with you in a bit. But hey, let's see how persistent you are. Hey, Triscendence! Want to recharge your QAs or get some commendations?
Used one of them so far. So yeah, let's go with the free commendation, I suppose.
Very good. Here's your commendations. Boop.
Okay.
I mean, okay, look. I didn't tell you this, okay? But she does have a few friends that I'm aware of. A Sybil Lane, Marion Hoyt, and Tiffany Capwell are in. They're all at lunch. They're all getting out early today. So if you want to talk with them, you can. But I didn't tell you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go. Hey, that worked. Great. Our name catching
Who was
software is
the
getting
last-
picked up.
Perfect.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Mm. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course.
And perhaps Mr. Goals can help us to get the attention of.
Why don't we do a quick, just general search to see if we can see what they look like so we can recognize them?
Sure.
And then, yeah, I'll be happy to be a gambling, playful kitty cat.
Yes.
So how are you trying to find their names again? Or their faces? Sorry.
Not there. Yeah.
Triangle book? Whatever the ubiquitous social media network that the Triangle Agency has put out into the world.
Oh, okay. So what quality assurance are you using?
Maybe initiative seems to be the only one that kind of fits. Forward thinking.
And just forward thinking, moving quickly, handle things before they become a problem.
Because it would be a problem if we don't recognize them. So I'm thinking ahead and going, okay, we need some way to make sure we're talking to the right people. It's the only one that really seems to my mind, that seems to kind of fit this puzzle piece.
Yeah, that seems to be the best QA. I agree with you. You have it right, though.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was going to be like, after all that, to find out, oh no, actually.
No, I have initiative, yeah. One, but I have it. There it is. Dos. I do not think I'm going to spend my one QA in initiative to stabilize it.
Okay, so some chaos clicks up, get up to 9. 9's an interesting number.
Oh, here we go with the interesting numbers again.
Not super interesting yet, but it's interesting. But success. You do find the images, and there's multiple like Sybil Lanes within the Metroplex area, but you're able to narrow it down to the ones that work here in the beauty borough, rather. Same with Marion Hoyt and Tiffany Capwell.
Okay. So yeah, now that we have their names, their faces, kind of, I can, be sure to just be absolutely kitty adorable, playing with Sadie when they come through. And hopefully none of them are anti-cat people.
Right. Doing that cat thing where they play with the shoelaces. Laces.
Yeah,
rather.
and also that flop on the ground, rolling around, and generally being adore a cat.
Well, that said, I will point out to you, Mr. Pickles, that it does look like this is an area you have not claimed as yours. So your reality trigger is going off.
Fair enough. I'll go find a tree to pee on.
Well, no, the building inside's the issue, really.
I thought we were outside at this point.
Well, yeah, but you missed the building inside. You don't own that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to fight that, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, the good thing is that doesn't really...
I mean, I could pee on the building, just not inside.
Yeah. It's one of those problems with... Reality has
That's
its
totally
catches.
blow my cover.
Yeah. But it won't reveal you to yeah, because,
Right.
yeah, you'd probably get revealed here. But hey, you ignored it, so, that means the one that believes in your disguise the most is losing a connection. So who's that unfortunate soul?
Disguise in this. I think that would...
I think that's still Miss Ritter.
There's only one... Yeah, there's only one person in my life who doesn't know. I mean, Buddy and Miss Thumper were part of the same experimental program I was, so they know that I'm not your average cat, so it's always just Sharon.
So it drops down to 2.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the danger level there? 0 or 1?
0.
Okay.
0 is when they stop being connected to you.
Okay.
Spend
some time on that.
Yeah. So what did the two of you do?
I'm trying to be adorable to lure them in and make it easier for Sadie to talk to them about Stacy.
Well, they have left, and the nearest place they would probably go for lunch would be in the Riverside business area.
Oh, they're at lunch. I thought they were leaving early.
Well, like, they left early, but they would have gone to, supper, I should say. Dinner?
Okay.
Whatever the word is. I call it
Lupper.
supper. Lupper?
Lupper.
I dislike that word, but I get what you mean. So you're going to walk over to the Riverside business area?
Sure.
That as well.
Okay. You sure, Miss Johnson?
Or rather than walking, why don't I rent one of those e-scooter thingies?
Okay, that is... I think that's just one to rent something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure, because we want to not... Yeah, it's a single-use thing. Rentals are pretty low. Yeah, just one. You're fine. Yep. One accommodation. If you would just put that into A1 for me. There you go. Thank you. Boop. So you e-scooted your way over.
Yep.
Thank you for supporting local businesses. In the Riverside business area in B1 is lots of long streets near the Riverside where there are a variety of businesses, both holdovers before the Metroplex formation and also new ones that we've introduced. So you can kind of see the river quite well. And there are a variety of coffee shops, electronic stores, grocery stores. There's at least a couple bars along the Riverside business area. And there are as well nice little coffee shops and cafes, and there's actually a indigenous seafood place
That smells good.
Shall
Yeah.
we check there first to see if they're there?
Sure.
Actually, since I'm suspicious that Mr. Pickles might want to try some of the seafood. Can't imagine what would give me that impression.
And yeah, lo and behold, you have found the three ladies who are having lunch there, supper there, dinner, lupper. They are, because it is one of the nicer restaurants in that part of the borough. And they're chatting amiably. But of course, some person does walk up to you and says to you, "Hello, welcome to the Willisuk Seafood and Restaurant. How can I help you today?"
I'd like a table, if I may.
You would like a what, sorry?
Uh, I'd like to sit at a table.
Oh, yes, certainly. And this is your companion animal? So do you want the pet menu as well?
Meow.
Yes.
Okay. Any allergies for yourself or your friend?
No.
Okay. And very good. If you'll just have I'll guide you to your seat over here. It's over in this corner here. Just come with me, please. Don't worry, you have to stand by the door. You're allowed to come in.
I apologize. My
Ah, there you go.
character sheet interface is being difficult. There we go.
You're what? Sorry, ma'am? Remember, they don't know about the TTRPG interface. Be careful with that.
No, I was
Oh,
speaking to you.
you're telling me. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to HCOS. That shouldn't have been told to him. It should have been told to me. Someone's going to get a merit. Not you, not you. Anyway. There you go. And here's your menu. And we have little pictographs for your cat friend. And he can tap on it and let me know which one he wants. Make sure it's the one he actually wants, though, because sometimes cats have a habit of tapping at things. Just because it's there. But make sure he taps and make sure it's the one he wants.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you alone for a bit to have a look, unless you have something in mind.
I will go over at Mr. Pickles.
Is there like sushimi on the menu? The cat menu, I guess.
They have. They do have raw fish. They don't call it sashimi though. They'll call they say like raw tuna. Oh, not raw tuna, but like because they use fresh fish here, like raw cod, raw salmon, stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a little 2-pawed pounce onto the raw fish thing.
Ah, yes, very popular among cats. And yourself, ma'am? We have a great lobster special today. Lobster thermidor with a special butter that we actually got out of Nice.
Away from France?
No, Nice, Ontario.
Oh,
You said it so
that
disappointed.
makes more sense. That makes considerably more sense. Sure, I'll have the special.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you. I'll be back shortly. And away he goes to go get your order. You have a bit of time before he comes back. They're fast, they're not that fast. They're a proper sit-down restaurant.
Right. So,
This one.
okay, I think I'll try. I want to try. Yeah, I don't have any QA in presence, which would be, I think, what I would need to use to kind of get their attention by being so adorable.
I also have no QA in presence. I'm surprised you don't, though. You're a CEO critter.
It doesn't come with the anomaly package.
Huh.
The CEO package, actually. Whichever package gives you stuff you get. Well, you can choose, I think. And I went a different route because I wanted QAs in my anomalies.
Fair enough.
Oh, by the way, this meal will cost each of you 1 commendation.
I'll pay for it.
Didn't have to try there.
Okay, just place them both in the B1 area, please. There's 1.
One was mine.
You mind taking care of mine? A, you have a lot more than I do, and B, it's going to look weird for a cat to pay for something directly.
Fair enough.
Okay, that falls under my sanctioned behavior, GM, so I can get 1 more commendation for making someone do what I wanted.
Damn it. Come on. There.
There. Yoink. There you go. Sure. I agree with you there. Yeah, no one ordered you to do anything. That's good. I had to think about there was something.
No. I mean, I could roll presence and risk the burnout. I need to get at least 2. Think. Help me. I don't think any of my anomalies are going to help in this. Instance.
Yeah, you may have to just accept the burnout here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Much as I hate to say that. But hey, you now know of an area you need to work on in your next competency.
Yeah.
Because no one wants an incompetent CEO. Well, at least not here in the Triangle Agency, we don't.
Right.
Other companies do, because, failure goes up sometimes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Right, so you suffer your first burnout and your first roll.
And I can't quash my burnout because I'm doing the absolute opposite of what I have to do.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing. Hey,
you
just made it.
Nice.
So that is 5, because the burnout generates its own chaos, unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh dear goodness me. Goodness me. Great goodness me. That chaos is not a great number. Yeah. How are you being nice and interesting, Mr. Pickles? Not that you already aren't, but how are you interesting to the 3 of them?
So I'm gonna say that we are in like a booth.
Oh yeah.
Something that I can kind of peek over the back of in their direction, and then her and you prettily, and then kind of stretch and be real pretty kitty cat kind of thing, up to and including doing the big-eyed blink thing as pictured in Discord.
Aw, look at the kitty. Aw, look at that. Aw. And they start taking out their phones and taking
You.
little pictures of Mr. Pickles. Aw. Miss Hoyt doesn't
Okay.
seem terribly interested in cats, but because her two friends are making such a fuss, she's looking in your direction whether she wants to or not.
All right, I've baited the hook. Reel him in.
Kitty.
I will invite them over if they want to say hi.
Aw, hello.
Do they-
Hi. Hi, is this your cat?
Yeah.
Well, hello. What's his name?
This is Mr. Pickle.
Hi, Mr. Pickles. Hello.
I arc up into them.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to call this enjoying one of the finer things in life, getting scritched by people with longer fingernails. Oh my god,
There you
that's
go.
amazing.
Sorry, I almost forgot to give you your accommodations there, Mr. Pickles. There you go. Hello. Hi.
Purr, purr, purr. Meow. Playfully, but kind of grabbing their fingers and batting at them, but not being claws.
Oh, excuse me. Here's your food. And here's your food. Did you want drinks? I forgot to ask for those.
Water is fine for me.
Water.
I'm way too into being scritched to bother with the waitress.
I'll get you a water saucer for your cat, if you want. Or a water bowl, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be good. Yes.
Okay. And they very rapidly come back
Good
and
time to be.
give you some water before they retreat away. Hello, do you want some water, kitty? Here you go. Have water. Here,
Lap,
drink.
Lap, lap. Lap, lap, lap.
Mr. Pickles. You took an order. You shouldn't do that. You're our CEO.
Ah, crap.
Look, I would do it, but I'm a general manager. I have different competencies expected of
Right.
me. Oh, look at him. He's looking at the water. Oh my god. Look at that.
And then I will get up and go and grab a piece of fish.
Oh,
Nom, 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 nom.
fish. Sorry, we didn't.
Do the cat thing of dipping a paw in the water and then getting very offended that your paw is wet.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And Mr. Pickles, there's a thing here. I hate to point it out, but it is pretty close to the edge of the table. I really wish the waiter hadn't done that because it is tickling at your nerves a bit. It's so tippable. So I stopped putting my coffee cup on the edge of tables like that. Also, I had the coffee thing at the barista counter. I learned my lesson.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's fine. I'll bin that into the floor.
Oh no! Ah! There's water in my shoe. Gold! Miss Tiffany Campbell takes pictures of poor Miss Lane's misfortune.
I'll do the whole roll on my back, paws up in the air for a second, purr, and then go back to eating fish.
Aww. Can we have more water, please? Who are you? We're at that table over there. No, you're not. You're from over there. Well, no, I'm getting the cat more water. He knocked it over. Oh, yeah, sure. You can refill that. Look at a clean bowl. Here you go.
Sitting it farther away from the edge, one hopes.
Yeah, Miss Lane knows more about cats than the waiter did, so she very
Right.
wisely gives a look to Miss Johnson and gives a like, "Are you okay with me putting it here?" sort of look, and then puts it like dead center of the table. Hi, Mr. Pickles. There's your water. Okay. Oh, I got on my shoes. At least just water.
Ish.
Miss Hoyt looked thoroughly annoyed that her friends are over there. They're supposed to be enjoying supper, but she's just gonna eat. She's not gonna let it get cold. She's still paying attention to what's going on because her friends are over there. But hey, Hello. Hi. Yeah, eat your food. That's so good. You enjoy. Yay. Take pictures. Take pictures. I'll take another angle. So on the looks,
all up to you.
it looks like these two are very interested in Mr. Pickles, and they kind of know that you're there, Miss Johnson, but they seem very enraptured with Mr. Pickles. Maybe a little too much. They're getting their Insta triangles, nice full of pictures. So, which hey, more traffic. So hooray, I guess, but that's not really what you're here for. I mean, it is. So Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you both accommodations because you just helped with our marketing team. They are going to appreciate that, and I know who to give credit to. Haha. Heck, I'll let you get one for this. Go me.
One
I
each.
will. I believe so.
What was that? Sorry?
I suggest that we or rather, I'm going to ask them if or where in town they're from.
Well, since you're engaged with them, it sounds like you're involving quality assurance to see if you can make friendly with them.
Sure. I need to look at what they are described as. One moment.
On 34 of the field manual.
Actually, would duplicity work because I am pretending that I don't know, I don't already know where they work.
Yeah, that's true.
Perfect.
Hey, you succeeded. And we're past 10 chaos. That's great. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Great. They tell you. Well, we actually live, we work over at the, call center at Cross River. But we live up here, we live on this side, over up on the, in the Forested Village. Where are you
I
from?
see.
Are you from here in the borough?
Yeah.
It's a little rude. It's not the only borough. There's 3 boroughs. There's marketing about this everywhere. Why the... Whatever. It's fine. I'm not mad. It's fine. I'm not annoyed. It's okay. Sorry, they were saying something to you. What were they saying? Right, dumb things. Yeah, we live there. And you lived where? Sorry, I just love this little cat. Yeah. I wonder if he eats pickles. Maybe that's... Is he called Mr. Pickles because he eats pickles? Oh, for the love of God, these two. Just buy a cat. Make friends with a cat. Buying cats is a little icky now that we know more, but Are you okay? Is something wrong?
I will. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just live over.
What was that?
Nothing. I live here at the Beauty Bureau. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Wonderful place, isn't it?
Yeah, I just live in the city center area.
Wow. Oh, you have one of those houses?
Still an apartment there.
Oh, okay. Really? That's a nice part of town. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's fine. It's fine. You ditzes. Anything you do with them before these two nice ladies go back to their seat?
I will ask what's new at their place of work. And if they know Stacy.
Quality assurance will pull that information out of them.
Subtlety?
I think subtlety comes into it, yes.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stabilize that by spending my quality insurance and subtlety.
Probably a good idea, yeah. Is it your only subtlety?
Sadly.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, you stabilize reality. That's the job. Good job. Stacy, oh, yeah, she was gonna, you won't believe this. She is selling the house that she just bought in Cross River. Unbelievable, right? It's closer to work, right? And she goes there. She was gonna live near to her folks, and then she just turned around and sold it. And we tried to talk her out of it, and she just, she said she just had some really bad dreams and had to get away from it all. And then she went on an RV trip with her folks, of all things. I mean, come on. Girls should at least get a boyfriend and go on a secret thing, you know what I mean? Oh, stop that, Sybil. Not everyone does that. Family time is important time. Sure, whatever. Daddy's girl. I'm not a daddy's girl. Anyway. Stacy went out there. And yeah, they're going to one of the RV camps somewhere in the Triangle.
Do you remember which one?
Which one? Yeah, it's the, what do they call it now again? Tiffany? Oh, it's the one, I know it's not in, I can't quite remember. I know it's in the Triangle, though. Yeah. I don't think it's near Ormukta, though, because then we would have heard about that. Yeah. We would have heard about that. But it must be somewhere else in the Triangle. I just can't remember the name. We don't leave the beer barrel that often, so yeah, no kidding, you snobs. Someone say something? No, they should not have heard me. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, they can't hear me now. You stupid little. Sorry, I'm supposed to be professional. Sorry, I'm distracting from the mission. Please be done with these two ladies. They're irritating the ever-living tar out of me.
So, sorry, what did they say that it wasn't? It wasn't somewhere?
It wasn't near Ormukta. That's a township that's just outside of, that's nearby the Beauty Bureau.
Okay.
Did she talk about anything she wanted to see or do while she was camping?
Just, normal RV stuff, great outdoors, try to get away from it all, that sort of thing. I don't know why she'd want to do something, but at least she's doing something civilized like RVing. What makes that civilized? Camping is... It's okay. It's
As opposed to, as opposed to
Hey,
anyway.
Hey,
Uh,
Tiffany, Sybil, are you gonna eat your food? It's getting cold. You know, Marion, I almost like you, even if you are getting in the way of the mission. But it looks like Miss Capwell and Miss Lane are about to return back to Miss Hoyt to eat their food, because their friend's getting really irritated that they're spending so much time away from having, supper together. Even if those two are having fun playing with Mr. Pickles. I actually get the feeling that Miss Hoyt's getting jealous of Mr. Pickles, which,
Oh, that's one of the finer things in life right there. No, yeah. Your friends like me, they're like you.
Yeah, have your commendation, Mr. Pickles.
all right. Well, I think your friend might be getting annoyed, or might be feeling a bit ignored, so we should probably eat our food and let you get to yours.
Okay, bye, Mr. Pickles. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank God. I mean, I'm glad you got as much as you could out of them.
I'll shake them out of my fur and do that cat, like, almost shake their brain loose head shake, and then
Yeah.
devote myself to the fish.
Yeah, because they were constantly petting you and taking pictures, so I imagine that was a little distracting. It's almost like some people don't respect personal space in this burrow sometimes. But anyway.
Well, to be fair, that's what got them to talk to us. So,
Yeah, so it's part of the job. So
yeah, so it's kind of a necessary sacrifice.
yeah. Better you than
Which
me.
is the third of my sanctioned behaviors.
Is it?
Huh? What is?
Make a necessary sacrifice.
You know what? Yeah, no. Yeah, you have to deal with those. I mean, you helped with the job. So.
So does anything special happen when you hit all three in a mission, or just...
Yes.
It's just a,
you
no.
get. I'll double check. I believe you get an extra bonus one. But you do plan. I'll look in the manual here for you. Help you out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm, speaking very quietly and, kind of under my breath. And so, okay, doesn't sound like they went nearby.
Yeah.
So I guess next step is figure out how many RV parks there are in the Triangle area, discounting the, I'm not going to pronounce this right, Oromocto.
There are a lot.
Oh,
also
hey.
found it interesting.
I found out. At the superlative stage, you'll get 3 bonus commendations for doing each one of them at least once.
Oh, sweet.
So that doesn't happen now. It'll happen later. So be sure to poke me about that later.
Okay.
But don't actually poke me with your claws, please. It hurts. But
Right.
You know what I mean.
I also found it perhaps significant that they could not remember where she said she was going, almost like something was preventing them or had removed that information, or they could just be ditzy. I mean,
That's... Yeah, sometimes reality is stranger than anomalies.
yeah. So I don't want to read too much into that, but I did. It was kind of noticeable. So
I'm so not hiring them. It's not happening. I don't care who the friends are. My business. I can do what I want. Oops, mic's still on. Sorry. Go on.
but okay. Would the three-wheeling car services rental capability extend to an RV? It does say personal vehicle, and I think RV's kind of, I guess it's a personal vehicle, particularly a smaller one, but any commercially available road legal mobile object large enough and with the necessary accommodations for your entire field team. Sorry, I'm on page 130.
Thank you. Oh, that's why I was way too short. That's what's going on. I was like, I can't find it. I should be able to find it. It's looking at part of the book. 130.
I think actually
Oh,
RVs
yes.
would fall within that description.
Yeah, it would totally would. It totally would.
So maybe we rent a smallish RV, and then we, figure out where the RV camps are, see what we can't eliminate before we head out, but then we head out for our own little vacation.
Looks like a good idea.
Area.
Okay, so who's paying for that one? Because it isn't me.
I
Okay. Okay.
So I'll throw that down in B1. And I presume you're returning the scooter?
can. Yes,
Okay, good. Just right here.
I'm totally stealing it. You say sarcastically. That is a joke for the record.
How much for supplies, food, etc. that we will need for a theoretically, couple week trip in an RV?
I'll say 2 accommodations, because you both have different diets, so.
Okay, I'll get this
How
one.
many accommodations was it for the RV?
Huh? Why am I getting 3? The RV is
2
1.
for me.
Oh, okay.
Get
I paid one
giving-
and then again.
2 for the supplies.
So 2 for the supplies. Yeah. Don't grab those. Okay, that's all set up for you.
Fantastic.
And then just sort of, I'm sure there's an app for all of the tourism and RV parks, so we can kind of start figuring out how many there are and where there are in the triangle area,
Yeah.
Look,
where planes and cars and boats disappear mysteriously.
yep, so what quality assurance are you doing to look up all that relevant information?
Attentiveness?
Attentiveness, you say?
Yeah, attention to detail.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah.
Okay,
That should work.
I have QA there.
You succeeded,
I got
so
1.
5 chaos.
Rolling a little low today.
So...
Whoop.
There are... RV location camps. That right? Yes, that one. So there's one in the Triangle Campground, of course. There's a few. There's one in Port River South, Beautiful River North, because it's along the river. There's Beautiful River Last, Beautiful River West. None in the Grand Lake Coxpogues Lighthouse area. Not in Gagetown, Havelock, or Sussex. Creek Cover Bridge, we wanted to have one there, but they haven't done that yet. And there's one in Rosse as well, actually. Near Rosse, anyway, in the Rosse area. But it's more bougie.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Right.
The kind of place where they have the front office has an espresso maker.
Yes,
Right.
it's actually pretty good.
And so
Not gonna lie, I had a meeting with a few people there once, but it's less RV and more glamping that way. But
So
I'm not saying no to free drinks.
if I could see the other map again for a second, please.
Sure. Let me find that for you. It's this one.
Yeah. Okay. So, Triangle Campground, is that just sort of, does that have any association with the agency, or is that just sort of a name given to that area?
That's one that we give for the. Like, most of the Metroplex isn't owned by the Triangle Agency or by the St. Anne Metropolitan Authority or Metroplex Authority. But these three are co-owned and looked after by the Triangle Agency and the province. So these three areas are actually Triangle managed areas, which also means that if you want to get away from stuff, like you want to go out to Triangle and enjoy it, there's three areas that agents can go to without having to spend a lot of accommodations. Because usually you have to spend accommodations to stay at other places, but in this area, it's part of the perks.
So, she worked for the Three Wheeling Car Service, or their call center anyway.
Yeah.
Would Stacy, have gotten similar discounts?
It's a subsidiary of the Triangle Agency, so I think so. Yeah. No, they would qualify. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, that's at least a good place to start. Because if I was going on a trip, and I think that it looked like there was a total of 6 of the RV campgrounds, so that's not terrible big. This is a question from somebody who doesn't live around there. Like, in the United States, sometimes in post offices and such, that's where they put like the FBI's most wanted with photographs, also like missing persons places, flyers or whatever might get posted there a lot. Is that similar in Canada, or is there a different locale where that kind of information is traditionally?
The RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, do put up bulletins like that.
Okay.
They do. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Johnson. I believe they do it in. Do they do it in post offices? I've seen it in like big box stores.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's in post offices. Actually, funny enough, I go to post office. I go to like pharmacy ones.
I believe it's actually illegal in post offices to post information like that. It's mainly in the big box stores.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Like even the RCMP? Huh.
I'm not sure about the RCMP, but I know it's illegal for a lot of agencies to try to advertise in a post office.
Huh. Fair enough.
Because it's a crime
I
court
think
sort of thing.
Yeah, I think the theory in the U.S. is just because, and it's definitely a holdover. You know, post offices were places where a lot of the public would go, have reason to go at one point or another.
I believe we do it. I believe in Canada it's done in like city halls, big box stores.
It's actually a lot more sense in the modern era, honestly. So, I think maybe as we go from area to area, we do part of our shopping for supplies and materials in the big box stores nearby and look for that might give us help us narrow down if we're in an area and the box store there just has a ton of missing persons from the same area. That might help us narrow it down as we go.
The two of you notice that Miss Hoyt starts coughing violently and collapses to the ground as Miss Lane and Miss Capwell are soon to be alarmed. Various staff start rushing over to help Miss Hoyt as she goes unconscious.
Is she choking, does it seem?
It looks like she's having some sort of allergic reaction.
Ah.
Does she have an EpiPen?
If she does, it would require the agency to intervene in some way to affect reality. Because I did not mention that out of the gate.
Okay. So we're going to have to ask the agency here for there to be an EpiPen. So,
Maybe there's an EpiPen in the restaurant because
right. So I was thinking
a
like,
lot of restaurants have EpiPens on hand as part of their first aid kit.
yeah. Or I was thinking too, there might be, one visible in the another customer's purse. It might be open, and you just kind of see the EpiPen there. And I am in my guise as a service cat, although that would kind of blow my.
It would reveal you a bit for you to be that, for you to intervene that directly.
Yeah. But we could ask the agency for there to be an EpiPen nearby that maybe you could grab and jabber.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what quality assurance would enhance or embody that change?
Attentiveness in that the restaurant had good attention to detail in forming their emergency planning.
I agree with that. That makes sense. You have attentiveness, right?
I do.
Okay, good.
Sure. Is that my new role or is that my previous role?
That's your previous role, I believe. So it's a new role. Hey, it's a success, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Really
I don't want to wait on papers for my QAs to cancel out the chaos, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you find an EpiPen, you start rushing over. They seem rather alarmed and concerned for Miss Hoyt. They're kind of in your way.
I'll yowl and hiss loudly to try and get them to kind of open up by turning around to see what the hell the cat's doing.
What QA is getting them to look your way, Mr. Pickles?
Shit, that immediately screams presence, doesn't it?
Kinda does. And you already burned out once. You're actually remember everything is one harder for you.
Yeah.
And it'll be two harder if you burn out again.
I don't know if I can do this or not. So the way that works is the next roll would have 2 burnout.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's getting harder and harder to reach. See if I can. Seeing if I could have a way I could call for duplicity.
Or if you think there's an anomalous way you could do it. I hate to bring that up, but you are residents after all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think so.
Oopsie. No, we're good. We're good. I didn't break it. There we go. Oh, it's right there.
I mean, in theory, I could use mist.
Mist? Oh.
I don't know. It's a stretch, but it's kind of using it in a different way to be where.
If you got the additional
I'm not.
outcome, you could yank Sadie Johnson.
Right.
Because you could get in the way, you start moving toward them, and then together you could shift into the right place.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. That is duplicity, which of course I do have QA in. So, like, if you hit a transcendence, does the existing burnout knock that down to 2?
To knock down the burnout, you would need... Yeah, no, actually, no. If you get Transcendence and you circle back, you could wipe out all your burnout. Because you were charging your QAs, which also recharges the fact that you're burned out.
Okay. Can I potentially argue in this case for burnout release? Because by using this, instead of drawing attention to ourselves or pushing our way through, we're just somehow there, so we make us seem a little less interesting to ignore burnout. It's burnout release crushing it.
Yeah, because you're not meowing and calling to stuff. You just you're pulling Miss Johnson into the right spot, which makes that makes you less interesting, makes her more interesting. So yeah. That tracks.
And one more question about QA. Trying to see how many conflict control, qualities and quality assurance. Blah. So just so I'm understanding correctly, there's not necessarily a limit on the QAs I could spend, so I could theoretically spend up to have a 3. It wouldn't give me Transcendence, but it would let me do the additional 3 outcome.
No, because you don't get because Transcendence is the result of Circle Back. Like, Circle Back comes from Transcendence.
No, I'm not. And it's not. It's each additional 3. So what I'm saying is, okay. So I roll a 1. Say.
Yeah.
Can I spend a QA to change that to get another 3, which would let me do the additional outcome?
Yes, that you could do that, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was after. Okay, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Let me mark that on my sheet.
And you ignored your burnout, so that just succeeded. Whew.
Yeah.
A little spooky.
So I am...
And it's past chaos again, but that's a problem for later. But yeah, no. Whoop.
Okay. Okay, and that was... No, that was not that one. That was a mist. Yeah, so all of a sudden, we've always been on this side of the table. I'm assuming you're a willing participant in being always having been on that side of the table?
Yes.
Okay. So that is a requirement. Yeah, we're there, you were close by, you have an EpiPen.
I shall use the EpiPen.
You jabber, and she stabilizes.
Purr.
Which I will point out. I can't point it out. I'm sorry. I almost said something I'm not supposed to. Never mind. Yeah, no, she stabilizes.
Am I after?
Oh, thank you. Oh, these two again. Oh, thank you. You saved our friend. Are you a paramedic or something?
No. You should get her to a hospital.
Yeah, I call. Yeah, I'll call 911 right now.
Let me look at something real quick. Would be under requisitions. What was that one from that? Sorry, I'm reading something in the manual real quick.
Sure.
And I need to check back here. Okay. Can I make a vault request?
You can do that.
A3?
Under A3? Wait,
Yeah.
1 second.
I
That's...
since I've been promoted to associate.
Yeah, you should have that ability.
Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. I panicked myself for no reason. What's your vault request?
So I'm thinking we'll make a request from mission 1, the Cuddly Poo anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. That's not really going to do it. What about Rush Report 3?
What about Cuddly Poo?
Since Cuddly Poo likes to keep people safe and dislikes cold, conflict, snow, danger, I'm wondering if I might be able to make a vault request through that anomaly to see if what was happening here, if the choking incident was anomalous or no, or if it was just sort of natural.
Oh, because Kalipu would probably know something like that. It's a little... for 2 accommodations, I think Cuddly Poo could be consulted.
Okay. Let me... Womp.
We'll admit Cuddly Poo wanted to charge more because you're a cat, but, you know.
But I'm warm and cuddly, so you should charge less.
That's what I said, but, you know. Cuddly Poo is Cuddly Poo. It would seem that Miss Hoyt had a rather severe allergy to cats. And Miss Lane and Miss Capwell, in their immense and unsurprising ignorance, brought along cat fur to their friend, who they should know is allergic to cats. Those 2 geniuses. That's great. Thank you, Cuddly Poo, for letting us know. Thankfully, with the injection, she's probably okay, but I wouldn't, hang out with her too much if I were you, Mr. Pickles.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll keep my distance.
And ambulatory services are heading to the Riverside business area to help Miss Hoyt. Although it looks like if you hang about any longer, Miss Johnson, they may try to pull you in to help with the rescue efforts.
I should probably get going though. Why don't we head off and
Yep. Start activating our plan.
yeah.
No. Yeah. So. So you're in your little RV. And where are you driving to?
So do we want to start over here at the farthest and then work our way back?
Yeah.
On the map, is there any significance to the kind of Bernie-looking triangle thing, or is that just sort of the company logo?
Oh, it's the company logo. This is
Okay.
this is the company
enough.
map for the area because the triangle isn't a borough, isn't managed by any one of the boroughs. It's part of the Metroplex triangle area. So
Okay. But yeah, so take, kind of whatever standard road route, would lead to the Triangle Campground RV site. And I say if there are any big box stores along our route, we kind of stop, do a little shopping, and see if we run across any big incidents of missing people, or maybe they're throughout the box stores, and that will point us to a specific area that we can narrow things down to.
there's the major
I agree.
provincial ones that go between that cut through down this way and this way. If you go anywhere this direction, you start going into some more rural areas. There are some provincials out that way, but you start going a little more off path.
Okay. So
There is a big box store in Oromocto you could probably catch.
Okay. So yeah, starting from here, let's stop at the box store in Oromocto and do some shopping and see what their bulletin boards are saying.
What are you looking for again?
To see if there are, in the places where they are posting missing persons flyers, or look out for so and so, to see if there are a bunch of such flyers for a specific area or this specific area.
Attentiveness, I'd say.
Okay. Do you have that? Yay! Triscendence! Or
Nice.
Triscendence, yeah, that's right. So yes, I will definitely take the recharge, which will also get rid of my burnout.
Yep.
So duplicity goes all the way back up.
So we're seeing disappearances here, primarily. Like last known, it seems to be along the Beautiful River North, Port River South, and the Rossay area.
Okay. Well, that's along a main provincial road too, so getting to each should be. Any of the three areas have a noticeable larger amount of people going missing within a recent time frame than the other two? Or is it all about even?
It is all about even, and it looks like there is a large RCMP effort looking, having people searching those three areas, which is not great because they may have came to the same conclusions you did and tried to narrow down most likely locations.
Right.
So that's a problem.
They're already in those regions. It's not great. Don't know how we're supposed to get them out of it. So what do you think, Sadie?
Sadie, your phone rings.
Answer the phone.
Bork, bork.
Bork, 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 bork. Come back here. Bork, 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 bork. As you hear the phone being rattled around a bunch. Bork, bork. And you hear
Hello?
bork, bork, bork. Stop running with the phone. Come back. Bork. And you hear chewing and grinding noises.
Oh, no.
Heavy breathing.
There, drop it.
What quality assurance is getting Bear to listen to you? He's really excited. Because he's hearing your voice and he's figured out that this works. Smart dog.
One sec. I need to look up the quality assurances.
This sounds almost like Diamonism, honestly, because you are trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that.
Do you have a QA in that?
I do.
Oh, hooray!
I have 3 in that, actually.
Are you burned out at all? No.
No.
Oh, hooray! Good. Oh, did you just roll your Diamonism now?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's success. So 5 chaos. you hear clatter and happy panting, and you hear the phone get snatched up. Bear, for the love of God. Hi, Sadie. It's Liz. Sorry. Yeah, he got my phone somehow.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just was finished playing on my phone, and then he just jumped up, and I don't know how he dialed your number. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Is your phone okay?
It is, the screen's a bit scratched, I'll be honest. And, I think the back's a bit cracked. But it works, so.
Send me the bill, I'll get it fixed for you.
That will cost.
I'll pay for it.
That'll be one commendation, repair charges.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay it.
Oh, Sadie, really? Oh, thank you. Look, I'll get him back to your house in a bit. Sorry for the random call. We're okay, by the way. I was just playing with them, and then you decided to play with me back, didn't you, Bear? Bork. Dog, I swear to God. Don't you dare grab my phone again. Bork. Anyway, I'll call you later, Sadie. It's alright.
You
You hear the phone hang up. I'm betting you know one of your dogs a creature, but if you would have we would have found out if he was. So I think that's just a really smart dog.
let's hope.
Yeah. All right, so you're in the big box store in Mukto. You saw all the information. Mr. Pickles is busy. So what are you up to?
Well, I guess we're gonna start at that first campground that you want to do, the furthest away one.
This one way over here?
Sorry, we wanted to start at the big box store, didn't we?
Yep, that's where you are now.
Oh, duh, I bet. Yeah, we'll start at the furthest away campground area.
So you're gonna drive off to the Triangle Campground?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we found out that most of the high instance of missing people were in the 3 to the south of us, and that the RCMP was already conducting searches in those areas.
Then I'll take this one, since it's the furthest away.
So, how could we get the authorities out or distract them somehow to
I'm not sure.
I mean, it is an optional, but we are going to get dinged 3 for failing, and I need you to get at least 1 before we go to the superlatives thing, so that I'm not stuck in probation hell again. I need you to be bad, Sadie.
Are you encouraging an employee to not do their job very well? Stop that.
No.
1 demerit.
Never mind, Shady. I'm doomed.
Why are you doomed?
Because you're you and you won't earn 2 demerits before we get to the end stage of things. Therefore, I'm probably doomed to once again be probationed.
I have earned as many as 6 in a single session before. So don't count me out just yet. I kid. Let's go see if we can figure out how to distract them.
But do you have any ideas? I mean, if they're searching those 3 areas, that seems like a fairly major deployment.
Yeah, I think it would probably be easiest if we go to try to get the lay of the land and figure out what they're up to, and then we can figure out how to distract them from it. If that makes
Sorry,
sense.
say again?
I said I'm wondering if it would be easier to go there, get the lay of the land, figure out what they're up to, and then try to distract them from it after.
Fair.
Rosse, as you drive into it, is a rather well-to-do bedroom community of some of the more wealthy and well-to-do families of the Portborough area. But it also has like a nice bit of greenery and campgrounds nearby, RVs and so on. The RCMP are in force, as they seem to be in the area asking questions, and you see some news crews kind of not in a major way, but there's the Triangle News Agency, because that's how we're keeping an eye on things. But unfortunately, the CBC are here as well, so we can't. There's only so much we can do.
Okay. So, according to the news, at least, what's the skinny?
What quality assurance gets you the information?
The ability to turn on the TV.
What was that? Sorry?
No, it's not there. I had M&M dust in my throat.
Okay. Because if you were smart-mouthing me, I would have to give you a demerit.
I guess that's attentiveness?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, rather than other things, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like it's professionalism, thing you're not very good at. Recently.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those that seems to be the most. Hey, don't knock professionalism. I got 3 QA in that.
I'd like you to show it someday. I mean, sorry, I'm in a bad mood. Those ladies really got in my teeth. I'm taking on you. I'm sorry, Mr. Pickles. I'm just. And they caused that poor lady to have an allergic reaction. This is not even your fault. That was their fault. Unreal.
Yeah. Let's see what
kind of friends do that anyway.
I have cleaned all the burnout, so no negatives to the roll per se. It's nice.
A bit of chaos, which we can live with that, right?
I mean, I did roll the 1 Triscendent, so I guess I can't whine and complain, but I seem to be rolling low lately.
I have not rolled Triscendents yet.
We're just having one of those days.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
RNG is not a friend today.
So, in the news, as you're able to see through the Triangle Agency, the Triangle News Agency, as well as CBC, you are able to look it up on their phone because they're CBC Gem and the Triangle News app. which in both cases, in our case, we're trying to advertise as well as inform. So we're trying to make sure the shots are around the businesses in Rosse. We're trying not to show places where CEOs live because, we're trying to minimize information control. But we are covering the news. So on the Triangle side of things, we've noticed that there is a increased amount of growth in the area where there's a lot of new trees being planted, and there's this big revitalization effort by the Rosse community to try to, because they build a lot there, but they're trying not to build too much because they're trying to keep, especially with the St. Anne tax credit system that we have with the province and the federal government. So we're trying to encourage that, which that's going really, really well, which makes us look good, makes Rosse look good, so win-win. Which unfortunately is also which means it's easier for people to, if people do disappear or go missing, there's a lot more forests than normal, so that's kind of causing an issue. But we're trying to downplay that. Unfortunately for us, the CBC are pointing that out, and they are reporting that the RCMP have started calling in special locals in the surrounding areas, such as Bloomfield, Sussex, and Port River South, to try to, because they know the area a bit more like hunters and stuff, and they're trying to make them come out a bit to work alongside the RCMP in the area. And in the news clips, and actually you probably see it for yourselves too, the trees are particularly big and leafy for this time of year. I mean, it's spring, but like, it is like, those very beautiful, you're actually seeing there's a ton of cherry blossom trees in the area, which my favorite, but there's a lot more. I remember we did them for the provincial road area, but I don't remember us doing it in in Oromocto or Rosse. Because Oromocto has the military base nearby, and Rosse has, which, big pink trees kind of distract. And Rosse, they kind of like different trees there. Yeah, there's a lot of cherry blossom trees.
Cherry blossoms aren't bougie enough, I guess.
Yeah, really.
Do they prefer those horrible ash trees that smell like semen in the spring?
Oh, they love the Bradford pear. That's what they love.
That's the one. Thank you.
Lots of weeping willow looking things and oaks. That's really their shtick. But they seem to like what's coming because it's really looking very pretty in Rosse, which, they see the cherry blossoms fluttering in the air. It looks pretty. Rosseites are annoyed, but, I don't live in Rosse, so there. But there are people who live in the Metroplex. I won't make fun. It's not nice. Plus, there's people who work there, so I should be careful.
Just because it's something that seems a bit out of place, why don't we go for a hike and see what there's to be seen in the densest group or area or whatever of cherry trees?
What's quality assurance gets you to the results you're looking for?
Are you good with that, Sadie? Oh, she's BRB'd. Maybe. Do the RCMP seem to be searching the heavily cherry tree forested areas, or no?
They're doing a general sweep of the entire area. So that included, but they're trying to be methodical so they don't accidentally miss something.
So, but they're not concentrating in any one particular area as of yet. That I can tell anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I will say that one particular RCMP officer seems to come over to the two of you.
Okay, the person who can speak is BRB'd.
Yeah, they see you out there because you're probably observing and looking around, and
Yep.
our CP officer looks down at you.
Yeah, I go run under the RV.
The RCP officer kind of leans down from the hips and kind of bends way over to look at you underneath the RV. Hello, Cat.
Stranger danger.
Come here, kitty. Come here. As he starts reaching out for you. I'm here to help you, Cat. Come here.
Why is this RCMP officer taking such an interest in me?
You might want to use some quality assurance. I think the RCP officer is coming to grab you from underneath the RV for some reason. It's not like this is a leash area. It's Ross, for God's sake.
Right. I'm gonna say initiative.
Yeah.
To stay away from him, and I really need some sort of tool that lets me detect anomalous energy. But I don't think there's one listed. It may be something I may have to invent later on. Yeah. So initiative. I do have QA here, which is good. So I do succeed.
Do you succeed? You are able to. How do you scamper away from the officer?
Well, I gotta figure that even a small RV is a pretty large vehicle. At least most American versions, there's not a lot of room between the ground surface and the bottom of the truck to get under real easily. So, yeah, I'm just, using my cat-like agility and quickness to, if he's on one side of the truck, I'm way on the other side of the truck, and so on and so forth.
He goes flat to the ground. His face kind of pressed up against the grass and dirt. Don't worry, Cat. I'm here to help you. Come here, kitty.
Yeah,
Your professionalism is being tested.
Yeah.
And actually, it gets worse. He's playing to your cat-like instincts a little bit. Which I don't know how he's doing that. But, yeah, he's naturally calling over to you in a nice tone. In a very pleasing tone for cats.
Okay. Are you asking for professionalism? Yeah, because my interrupting mind altering effects.
There's two things that's happening. One is to even roll professionalism, you're gonna have to ignore your yes right now. Your reality release.
Ding. Oh, ding, Sharon. Hold on a minute, I got a cough. Sorry.
Hairball. I understand. It happens.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
I think this guy's after me, so... Sharon's already down to just 2. I want to shoot him with a rifle gun, but... but I think he's one of those minor anomalies. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring Sharon down to 1.
Ah, darn it. Well, hey, it keeps you. You're at least you're able to kind of make up your own mind about following him or not. So let's see how professionally you're able
Okay.
to maintain. Because you are on the job, you're not supposed to just go into the arms of whoever happens to call for you.
I'm fairly professional. In fact, I will spend 1 QA to stabilize that.
Yeah. So you're able to kind of hold your ground and probably do your trademark hiss.
Ow!
Eventually, he gets up on his feet and walks away. Which, okay, Mr. Officer, that's... Can I file harassment against... I mean, he doesn't know that it's your employee, but I don't know. That felt weird.
I don't think he's an officer.
Maybe.
So-
Could be a minor. Yeah, that's true.
So, Sadie, while you're on the can, I was out here kind of scoping things out, and this RCMP officer came and tried to get me. I don't know how else to put it, but I tried to just hide under the car and be a cat, but then he somehow, hit just the right tone to make me really want to go to him, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to spend some major time with Sharon. But eventually he gave up. I don't think he was a real RCMP officer. I'm thinking he's probably a minor anomaly, but
Yeah, impersonation is a thing that minor anomalies can do.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So
pay
he may be in the right place anyway.
Hey, why don't we check out the cherry blossom area then?
Okie dokie.
What quality assurance are you using to go looking around the cherry blossom area in Rosse?
I think it's attentiveness.
Yeah, yeah. And you have attentiveness, right?
Yes, and I will spend one of my QAs in it to stabilize that result.
Okay. So the two of you are walking out into the cherry blossom areas. It's a full-on grove of them, with a beautiful drifting curtain of cherry blossoms, like it's straight out of a girl's manga. Which, oh my god, I wish I was there. I'm so jealous. That would look so pretty. But no, I have to work here. It's fine. It's fine. Take pictures if you could, please. And as the two of you search the area, you notice that the trees have rather distinct looking knots on them. Rather than like a big singular knot along the trunk, you'll see a pair of them. Just a kind of side by side to each other. Like maybe an inch or so apart from each other. But the size of marbles. The long limbs stretching over and the whole grove creating this canopy that filters the sun away and leaves the dappling across the entire forest floor. And when you get to the RV park that should be out here, you notice that the RVs that are there, draped in cherry blossoms. You notice There are 4 RVs here.
I think we may have found what we're looking for.
Yeah, I think we're... Are any of the doors on these RVs open?
They look to be closed.
Okie dokie. Well, shall we see if we can get a look inside one?
Yeah, I think so.
After you.
I'll go walk up to one of them and knock on the door.
Which one?
Let's go with... Open, sorry. There I am. This one, purely arbitrarily. Number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
So you walk up to the 3rd RV, draped in cherry blossom petals. Nothing stirs, nothing moves except for the wind in the petals.
Knock on the door.
Your hand knocks upon the door, and you feel a dull thud, as it feels as if it is not hollow on the other side. Like your knock is muffled because there's something dampening the sound. As you notice, some of the limbs of the nearby cherry blossom trees have entwined themselves inside the RV.
Interesting. Can I look in the window and see if it seems to be filled with cherry blossom wood? Or cherry wood?
Through which quality assurance?
Attentiveness?
Is there a reason I would say otherwise? I take attentiveness, yeah.
Okay. Hits again. I will spend another QA to stabilize that result.
Okay. What are you at now for your QAs in that? Just 1 now?
1 of 3.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes, inside you can see the inside of the area has cherry wood looping in through the opposing windows of the RV. And inside you can see there is a family kind of laying together, sitting around inside the like the dining area looking place, covered in cherry blossoms, as looking to be asleep.
All right.
Hey, you there! What are you doing? An RCMP officer is walking into the park.
Is that the same RCMP officer that messed with me earlier?
Doesn't seem to be. He's a different skin tone.
Well, humans look alike to me, except for Sharon.
That's not really a demerit. I mean, you're a cat, but be careful with that. Remember, we all work together here.
Just in case, I'll kind of go on the other side of Sadie's legs and loosen my ripple gun.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello?
Who are you?
Sadie Johnson?
Can I see some identification, please?
I present mine.
Hand you back your information. May I ask what you're doing here, Miss Johnson? Do you live in one of these RVs?
No, I'm here looking for a friend.
Who's your friend?
Is he?
Oh, who was that, sorry?
Stacy Altman?
Stacy Altman? How do you know her?
Yeah. Like I said, she's a friend.
Okay. So which one of these is hers?
They'll say, I'm not sure. She rented the RV she took here, so that's why I'm looking around.
So you're just looking around at some RVs when you don't know which one it is, poking your head at the windows.
Yeah.
I think there's a quality assurance to get Mr. Officer to stop being so darn curious. He's starting to dig at things that I don't think you want him to dig at.
It's totally normal here. I'm just somebody looking for a friend.
So subtlety?
I was asking for duplicity, actually. I suppose I could use subtlety as well.
Yeah, subtlety feels like you're... I mean, you are lying. Duplicity's right. You're right. Never mind.
Okay. Fine. Well, I succeeded. I'll take it.
The officer will continue to interrogate you for a little bit, but with a bit of duplicity, you're able to dissuade them. They have your information, and they know you're here. You're recorded in their investigation, but they have no reason to arrest you or detain you. The most they can do is interrogate you, so eventually they'll go away to investigate other areas. Because you're not doing anything illegal. Well, not that he can prove, but, you know. And you haven't done anything illegal yet, so, you know.
Like I've done anything illegal in any other investigations so far.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've been doing all the breaking and entering.
I wouldn't admit that to anyone, but...
I've been doing all the field research.
There you go. It's all about branding.
It's laws in society apply to humans.
Oh, don't give him ideas, please.
You're not just an innocent cat. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Shall we see if the same kind of thing is going on in the other ones? I'd be shocked if it weren't.
It should, yes.
So the next one you walk up to.
The other. Let's go with number 2.
Yeah, you literally turn around and walk like a few feet, and you're at the second one because they're basically right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, second one's there.
Okay. I'll look in the window again.
You look in the window and see the inside is literally covered with cherry blossoms. So whether that's if it's plumb full or if it's like it's almost like the cherry blossoms are papered over the windows on the inside.
I give a head to tail shake and then say, make sure none of those things land on you for very long.
Why do they feel? Do they make you feel weird?
Well, I mean, the sleeping bodies and then them covering the window here, I just think it might not be the best idea in the world to let them settle on us if we can help it.
Fair enough.
Well, you'll have to make sure of that. Through each of you will have to do it through some sort of quality assurance to ensure you don't let them land on you for a particularly long bit of time. Diamondism seems to strike me here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh.
I will spend a quality assurance to up that to 1.
And you, Mr. Pickles?
I think subtlety applies here because I'm going to use Unbound.
Oh, you're using your anomaly, which does shift the quality assurance, whether reality wants it one way or the other. That's true. Yeah.
Because it makes me intangible, so...
Yeah.
For an hour.
Is that the intangible one? I thought it was a different one.
Oh,
you're right.
Yes.
It's Unbound. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got rid of your burnout, so that's not a problem. More chaos. So between Johnson very quickly avoiding and quickly brushing off the rain of the sheet of cherry blossoms that fall every so often, Mr. Pickles just lets it fall through him.
So I guess at this point I'll try and take a look inside of this one where the blossoms are blocking the window.
You just kind of
literally just phase through the door. Insert another Kitty Pryde joke.
Okay.
Here's where my life insurance policy kicks in again.
Boop. Mr. Pickles has vanished inside the structure. I have lost contact with Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles, can you get back out here? Please? I will try to call through the door.
Doesn't look like Mr. Pickles is answering.
Oh dear. Alright. Well, I'm going to...
Okay, this isn't good. He didn't pop up in the break room, so I don't think he's died.
Huh.
Oh, let me type that right.
So what are you gonna do, Miss Johnson? I mean, it's kind of a problem.
I'm going to look around for uh, Stacy's RV.
You're gonna look for what? Sorry.
I'm gonna look for the third RV. This one.
Oh, the first one.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, because what I'm curious about is because her friends were talking about her having nightmares and then deciding to go with her parents. So that makes me wonder if the anomaly originally tied itself to her, and now it's spreading out and making a domain. But everything anomalous so far seems to have originated with her.
Mr. Pickles steps out of the RV.
Oh, good. You alright?
Yeah, just looks like a couple of people snuggled up together in each other's arms in bed.
What
Seem to be happy. I mean, not dead, but seem to be content, kind of like the other family.
Are you
Not
okay?
conscious, but not.
Are you okay, Mr. Pickles? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why?
We lost contact with you completely.
Huh. Well, pretty much the interior of the place was covered in cherry blossoms. So, I mean, it was dark inside. I think the only reason I could see as well as I could was because, well, cat. So maybe I mean, we're already pretty sure the cherry trees are the anomaly or have something to do with the anomaly. Maybe they, I don't know, work as a Faraday cage of kind of thing, or block signals.
Something anomalous for sure, because we have very specific equipment so we can talk to you and so you can be audited. So I don't know how they cut off that connection. Definitely gonna get R&D to look into that once we figure out this assignment. That's very dangerous for you and other agents.
No, honestly, I didn't really realize anything was wrong. I mean, there was no, besides it being dark, there was no internal weirdness.
Miss Johnson, you were going to do something before Mr. Pickles came back.
Yeah, I was looking to see if we can find Sadie's place. Do we remember when we were looking at the missing persons listings? Was Sadie the first? Who was the first?
That sounds like a tentativeness to me.
All right, I will try to give it a roll.
Hey, Transcendence!
I shall refresh all of my QAs.
Oh, like 3 of your QAs were, you only had 3 that you were low on?
I have more than 3, but I'm going to bring 3 of them back up.
Okay. Oh, good. That's good. Yes, yes. She was not the first. RCMP report showed that there were others missing. That's what kind of came up in our research, was that it was... She's just the one that caught our attention because she was a loose end we were tracking. That's why we found out, and then we were able to connect the likelihood of anomalies being involved.
Okay.
Or an anomaly, I should say, which I'm starting to get worried because this is a lot of people. An anomaly with this much reach is starting to worry me.
So far, the people we have seen look, I mean, unconscious, but comfortable, happy. This couple I just saw seemed very much in love. Let me look at this. All right. People. Missions, is that where the info is? There it is. Focus domain is where it comes into being. Okay. So, I mean, I'm starting to have a soft idea maybe of what its focus is. This does again to be seeming to be keeping people snug and happy and together. I mean, yeah, I know that's kind of vague, but so we need to find its domain, and so maybe we can engage with this anomaly. So does there appear to be, I know this is kind of hard from our ground level perspective, but does there appear to be a place where the cherry trees get thicker? Like, is there a, does this grove, for lack of a better word, lead to, go along a particular line of direction? Does it start?
I have an idea
Okay.
on how to answer that question.
Okay.
One moment, please.
Yep.
I just need to figure out which of my abilities it is that does it.
Mr. Pickles, a professional is being tested once again. You feel very sleepy.
Sleepy, so sleepy.
It's very cozy and warm even out here under the shade.
Okay. Okay. It's just finishing up reading something. Professionalism, you say?
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
it's not Tricentis because it's not exactly 3.
Yeah, and you can't pull it down.
Yes, I don't think anything special happens there.
No. Well, no, if you pull the way to stabilize it, you'd have to pull it up to 6 to stabilize it.
Okay.
But
yeah, it just means less chaos for you out of the maximum possible total.
Well, it's not for me, really.
Right. Well,
I'm
less
just trying-
chaos is generated.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So could I use what's that over there to create an item, namely a drone with a camera that can stream to a cell phone?
Attentiveness, yeah, that's something you could do with your catalog ability. It's your first time
Careful,
using it.
Something's starting to try to affect me here. I almost really wanted to lay down and get sleepy, but I shook it off. Nice.
I am going to choose 3 commendations because I don't have enough depleted QAs to make it worth it.
And
To
counting
take it
all
back.
any number as threes, you only wanted one object anyway. You don't need to, unless you want to generate a bunch
Yeah.
of drones.
No, just the one is fine.
Okay. Yeah, you have a little drone that you point. You just turn and point, and there's a drone.
I will lift it up and see if we can, like, I'll fly it up and see if we can figure out where it is, which way the cherry blossoms seem to be most dense.
It seems to you seem to be at the edge of a massive cherry blossom forest almost that stretches to the north.
Okay. Oh, it goes north.
Does there seem to be a center point to it, a thicker point to it?
All the from the drone from your position, it looks like it stretches well north of Rosse.
Okay, so I say we get back in our vehicle and then, like, maybe head up to Port River South, fly the drone, see what we can see as far as the forest goes, and
Sounds good.
yeah, see if we can figure out the center of this. I mean, I may just be, using feline thinking, but the center of things, kind of where things often start.
I
Like, we're
agree.
on the edge here.
So you're driving up to Port River South in the RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Miss Johnson?
Yes.
Okay.
I will eat the demerit.
Yeah, that's what I'd point that out. Although I will give, I believe you. I didn't reinvent the wheel. I thought you were. Never mind. You drive
Like, I
up.
basically reinvented the concept of security guns.
How long does your will this drone last? Or is
It's
it an actual?
It's an actual drone. It's always
Okay.
existed as far as the catalog's concerned.
So yeah, let's find like a lookout, place where you pull over to see where you can have a pretty good view and see
Yeah.
what more information the drone can give us.
Yeah.
Oh, one commendation to Sadie.
As you drive into Port River South,
Fuzzy.
you find that everywhere is draped in cherry blossoms. Every tree is a cherry blossom. Buildings are entirely draped in cherry blossoms. Every tree in every yard is a cherry blossom.
Okay, we drove down through Beautiful River North and we didn't notice this kind of coverage, correct?
Attentiveness.
Yes.
East vehicles. I'll spend one QA to stabilize that.
Now that you mention it, you did. It's only just now occurring to you. But wasn't this thick? Yeah, there were cherry blossoms here because that was like the normal like part of the provincial, but you didn't. It was not nearly this thick.
Right, and Beautiful River North.
There was just the one along the provincial. So the normal amount that we wanted to have.
Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking that we are close to the center of this, which I'm hoping will be kind of the domain. I say we drive as far in as we can.
Let's go off-roading.
In an RV? Quality assurance.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, they are off-road, they're not completely useless for that, but yeah, I think quality
Yeah.
assurance comes into mind.
Oh, hey, cat.
Which,
I'm going to say initiative.
Yeah, that seems right.
uh,
Do you have a QA there?
negative. Do you?
Yeah, you want me to drive?
Sure.
Boots is the driving cat.
To the, passenger princess.
All right. Okay, speaking of cats, I have one that's demanding attention right here on my keyboard. That's okay.
Is your cat doing that kitty thing of just like sticking himself in between you and whatever you're trying to pay attention to?
He's trying to, but I've got the keyboard position where there's like space above it, so he's like kind of between my monitors and the keyboard rolling around, and Okay. So that's going to be initiative. Gonna be hard to see there.
I suppose it would be, yeah.
I mean, okay, let's do this first. Okay, I'm not going to stabilize that because I only have one.
Boop, 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 boop.
Is it getting like? I mean, in the RV I was in, it was really difficult to see. It wasn't difficult to see, but it was dark. Are we getting into that? If so, I'll turn on headlights.
Yeah, you
I'll
have to
also
turn.
keep.
You have to turn on your headlights to see.
Yeah, I'll also keep the wipers going to try and keep the blossoms off of the windscreen. And just kind of getting as far towards a guesstimate of the center of the mass of trees. Giant pine tree.
There's a giant oak amidst the cherry blossoms. It is dressed and decorated as if made up with laurels of cherry blossoms. It is an oak all on its own as your RV pulls up to it.
Interesting. Well, I think that's definitely the center of it.
Now, shall we get out and see if we can't talk to it or make some sort of contact?
Let's try, yeah.
Please in detail.
As you step out of the RV, you notice it is immediately draped in a curtain of cherry blossoms. They continue to, the wind blows all around you ever so gently, as if all the world is in that gentle scent, that ephemeral weightiness, as if you've stepped into another world. And the only stabilizing thing is the oak itself.
Do you have anything in presence?
No.
Damn it. Okay. Note for the next thing, because I think that's what we use talking to. Yeah, how about empathy?
Also no.
Ugh. We are not the talkie crew.
No, we're not.
Okay. However, the burnout is wiped, so it should be the first. So is the van completely covered with cherry blossoms pretty quickly?
Yes.
Have an idea. GM's probably not going to like it, but I think it may be the best way to solve the problem.
Alright.
Oh no. Get the.
Let's go into the RV.
Oh, okay.
Turn on the interior light.
Oh. Okay. I'll go inside and turn on the light.
Okay.
And just kind of waiting to see, waiting for the cherry blossoms to cover the door we just opened and probably shook some off.
I'm not sure if... And they're gone. Great. That's great. I just lost my agents. This is great. This is awesome. This is great. Okay. Alright, auditors. This is, They didn't appear in the break room, so they're not dead. I don't think there's enough chaos for that to happen anyway. So I'm gonna start doing some research now, see if we can get a rescue team set up. I'll probably get it. Okay, so what we usually do in this sort of emergency, we probably won't. I won't send St. Anne ones. I'll probably get one of the rural ones out of Sussex, Portborough, and the International Borough. And we can see about getting that settled. That's going to take a bit of time, so you won't see a whole lot on the screen, really, because that takes time to set up. I might have to set up new teams for this, which is kind of... I know it's not great for the audit, but this is what we're going to have to do. I might even have to call someone from Trent, from home office, really. But hopefully we'll be able to figure this out together. And hey, if you have any suggestions how we could make it easier to stay in contact with agents in situations like this, I would greatly appreciate that. If there's any products you're already aware of in the Triangle Agency manual, that'd be great. Even experienced agents, I'll take whatever I can do. Okay, so if I keep typing this in, I should be able to figure this out. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. You know what? I'm in a lot of trouble, so I better start spending accommodations now. How much do I owe? Okay, so I have to... Okay, if I can get a rescue team, that means... Oh, it's going to be so expensive, but I can't just leave them like that. Where's it? Requisitions. I haven't been an agent forever. Alright, so it's probably... Okay, so I'm going to rent some cars for everybody. Then... I don't have enough for the helicopter, unfortunately. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, okay. So I got the vehicles. Oh, I need to feed everyone, so that's going to be meal plan. And then I'll get them coffee mugs. There we go. Alright, so that pays for that. And then... I wish I had more. Okay, we're gonna spend 10 to get some decent agents from around the area. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So that. So even if they get, I mean, they haven't died, but like if they get stuck in there for a really long time, I can send some agents in there. So they'll have vehicles. They're gonna have the best coffee mugs, and I'm gonna, one way or another, we're gonna get them out of there. I at this point, I'm almost willing to have them. Well, I won't take the merits, but I'll. They may have to use the anomaly gun, which would be terrible. But I mean, if that's the only way to rescue my team, I'm gonna have them destroy that oak. Because forget this, I am not losing agents to a tree. I just can't. I can't allow that. Okay, so so we have people coming from Portborough, Asheboro, Sussex branch. They'll probably be the first ones to get there, but they're gonna actually, you know what? What I'll probably do, I'll have them gather up in Sussex branch first, as a sort of mustering point, and then they can move all together. That way we can have a massive team just rush in and storm the place. Really loud. It's gonna attract the RCMP like crazy, but honestly, at this point, the loose ends are not worth. It's my responsibility to keep my agents safe, and I know Triangle Agency, sometimes it's more about stabilizing reality, and that is important, but stabilizing reality is to stabilize humanity, and I can't just let that go. I just can't. Not again. We can't let this happen again. Alright. Oh, drive faster, please. Okay, so... Alright. So... Okay, they're calling in. Great. So we're gonna have... Team... Well, they're not... Because what are they? They are... Triangle teams. So 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it's 3 teams. So, 3 is a good number, too. So, it may they actually might be okay in there. Okay, so, well, if they stay in there too long, I'm gonna have to do something. Which really don't have to. Hope I don't have to. Alright, so, sorry, auditor team, I don't have the emergency team set up in Sussex. You'll just have to hear my side. Hi, everybody. I'm the general manager and assistant director of the St. Anne branch here for the St. Anne Metroplex. You're on an emergency call right now. I had to override your general managers at the moment to get you together. And for now, we do have an agents who are trapped inside of an anomaly. They may be okay, but they have lost contact as of less than an hour ago. So once you're all gathered together, an hour as per mission timer. So that's where we'll have you set up. They were last seen Port River South, so I want you to have your ripple guns ready. If you can suitcase it, that'd be great. But honestly, if that's not the case, then you're just gonna have to go in there and stop. I'll be right back with you. Where's the button? Channel 2, Channel 1. Mr. Pickles, Miss Johnson, are you okay? I just saw you on the HCOS Pet Cup.
Yes, we're fine.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. The Faraday cage cherry blossom cover got really severe there. We were closing in on what we believed to be the anomaly's domain in the center of the effect. And it looked like we were going to have to neutralize it instead of capture it, but I think it may have somehow known about what we were about to do, because it just went away. I'm afraid you're not going to like this, but I think this one escaped, sir.
It's ma'am, but
However, I'm guessing that the people are safe.
Miss Johnson, do you concur with this conclusion?
Yes.
Ah, dang it. Okay, well, one thing we're seeing now is that all the cherry blossom trees are gone. The oak is gone. Oh, it escaped. Well, I'm glad you're okay. But this is... I'm not going to lie to you, this is bad. You don't want to let these escape. That means... it could be anywhere in the triangle now. Or it went into hiding underground. Oh, shoot. Two persons are being reported by the RCMP as found. They're stepping out of their RVs. But the rest are loose ends. We have no idea where they are now. Oh, this is disastrous. This is an absolute... Miss Johnson? I mean, Mr. Pickles, I understand that you're on probation, you're trying to learn better, and you just made associate, so... to be honest, you possibly failing like this is expected to a certain degree. I have higher hopes for you, of course. But Miss Johnson, you've made MVP. You're a member in good standing. You need to do better. We'll go through the whole thing later. For now, get back to the office, fill out the paperwork. You're done.
Of course. We sincerely apologize for our failure.
Well, see, now I have to... Well... I spent so much accommodations to save you too. But whatever, that's my money. I spent it. It's spent. There's nothing I can do. And don't worry, I'm not going to be a jerk GM and try to claw back the money. It's my money. I spent it.
Oh, there it is.
Get to your office. Fill out your paperwork. Actually, you know. Yeah, I know. You'll do it at your desks.
Yep.
All right. Mission report 4. Fill it out. I'm sorry if I'm very surprised because you were doing so well. You have 3 missions where you succeeded. I'm telling you right now, you're not getting higher than a C. So please fill this out as best you can. Okay? Huh? Not the first time.
I think you typed
Right.
last time, so I'll take it this time.
Please do.
Okay.
Oh God.
Status is escaped. Alias, call this one Cherry Blossom.
Sorry, not the first time I've done up a report. We can get this done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Behavior. Placed victims in a cozy, warm, and happy sleep-like state.
Well,
And
okay.
it seems to try to keep them, like, protect them from their troubles. It didn't seem to
Okay.
be trying to be harmful.
Safe. I'm happy. Protect them from troubles and keep them safe.
By the way, Miss Johnson, the next assignment I'm putting R&D on, and I want you to be part of it because you're going to be helping them. Is so we don't have disconnection like this. This is we were this close from deploying a high risk threat team to storm in with ripple guns. That is an extreme measure that we have to prevent in the future. We can't lose contact with you like that. Normally, I wouldn't involve you because you're going to get in trouble most likely. But you are one of the agents on scene. You're R&D, so on the plus side, you'll get to work with more people in your department. Hooray! Good golly. I'm glad you two are okay though at the end of it. I'm just glad. Because we have life insurance for a reason, to keep you both safe. But
I'd rather not use it. All the same.
Focus.
by the way, auditor, sorry for the cutouts like this. There seems to be it's our agents are trying to focus really hard on getting the paperwork filled out, and I have to fill out extra paperwork on my side, so that's kind of what's causing these big gaps. Well, not big gaps, but gaps, noticeable ones.
What was its focus?
What's the definition of focus again?
That's what I'm looking for. Scroll. Anomalies in detail. Focus is the thought it was born from, which feeds and empowers it now. Aggressively pursue the replication of their focus in mundane minds. I mean, I'm guessing, but desire to keep people. Scroll.
Safe, warm, and happy.
Safe
Protect
and
them from
warm.
the trouble.
Yeah. It told us safe and warm.
Yeah.
Domain is where it entered into the world, so I'm going to say oak tree in. That was A3 of triangle area.
Yeah, and it was an oak tree dressed in garlands of cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Of all those people that vanished, we might be able to do I mean, if we can't get the anomaly, we can at least try to rescue the citizens. So I might if you two want to, I could send you off to go on a specific loose end mission, which normally that's getting people to forget what they saw, sort of thing. But this could be just getting them back from wherever the anomaly took them.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes. Would also like to do that.
Because the thing is, it's a bit playwally, it's a bit general manager, but I can't go into specifics. But if we have too many loose ends, that will snowball. Reality starts destabilizing pretty badly. It's called the unraveling effect. We're not there yet. Well, actually, I think we're going to cross one of the thresholds, but we really don't want loose ends to pile up, because if they do, not only are we losing people who we're supposed to be protecting, but reality will unravel with them. And it's unfortunate you have to use your anomalies so much. I mean, I'm glad you have them and you're using them, but at this point, you're starting to get pretty practiced in them. So we'll have to review that. Actually, I think we have some questionnaires in the superlative that we'll have to figure out to analyze your personas right now, because I think the more you, I mean, you need your resonance, so you have to use your anomalies. That's why we hire. It's part of why we hire you, but at the same time, there is a risk that you will overly rely on the anomaly within you. But we'll figure that out once we figure out the report. You don't have to put that. That's after the superlatives. We'll figure that out.
Okay. Loose ends. So did the people who wandered out of the RVs remember anything besides falling asleep, or?
They know something strange happened. They had very weird dreams. But thankfully, they just think they got lost. So only those two that came back, are those two groups, those two families. They just think they got lost in the woods. The rest we can't account for, and those are loose ends that could pop up anywhere. I have no idea what's going to happen to them, which hopefully we can find them before they say something. Because we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 loose ends.
Or the are you counting by RV there?
Yeah. Thankfully, you can group them in groups, so it's not collective action results in collective stabilization or destabilization or unraveling, as the case may be. You don't need to know specifically why that works, but I can tell you from the general manager point of view, that's kind of how it works. There's more to it than that, but don't. Your competence isn't high enough for you to be sweating that too much. Oh, goodness gracious.
So, okay, I've got 10 unaccounted for RV happy campers. I don't necessarily think the RCMP is, because they're already looking for missing people, and these people are still missing.
Yeah, because the reality for them is they look for missing people, they're finding missing people, so it doesn't really disrupt the reality.
Don't know if there are any more loose ends then. I mean, besides, I guess we can count escaped anomaly.
Yeah.
This loose end. Okay. So I think that's the report. Look it over, Sadie, see if there's anything.
One moment. Yeah, I think that looks good for me.
Okay, so you're submitting that to me to look examine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a look.
Haven't done any of the MVP and stuff yet because we work on that together.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it's all saved.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've saved it.
Okay. So let me start looking at my documents. Because I have to check my mission superlative. Not mission superlative. Sorry, auditors. This is probably not our best day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad they're okay, but at the same time, this is kind of a trash fire. But hey, they're alive, so you know. And they're not fired, which is good. I'm not fired, which is also good. That's the onboarding. I always get this part wrong. Because there is a fill-out area. I just don't remember. What I should do is save the page number, honestly. There's the superlatives. Is it right after that or something? Well, no, it wouldn't be because you guys have it. Because there's mission superlatives, but there's the actual guidelines that you're supposed to be using.
There it is. It is 134.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Yeah.
131.
Right. Literally right before the start of your side of the manual.
Well, that's mission superlatives, but there's the bit that talks about alias behavior and focus and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's
earlier on, I would think.
Just there. Anomalies in detail. The bits describing like focus domain and whatnot.
Oh, I found it. Mission report. It's on page 31.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong place.
Okay, so
I was 5 pages away.
Boop. Let's see. Oh, it escaped all right. That's for darn sure. Arcanulus and Courage mission. The anomaly. The anomaly isn't a loose end. It's an escaped anomaly. So that's incorrect. So I'll just XX that. I'll just cross that out.
Okay.
Because that's a loose end is like people or creatures.
Oh, okay. That was somewhat misunderstanding the definition there.
Okay, so that's that. The 10 unaccounted RV campers, happy campers. Hopefully they're happy. Well, your report said they are happy, so hopefully they're okay, even if they are being pulled out of reality against their will. All right, anomaly analysis. Gave it an alias, cherry blossom behavior. Play sections are cozy, warm, and happy sleep-like state. Try to protect them from their troubles and keep them safe. That's their behavior. We might be able to find them for that. Focus. Desire to keep people safe and warm. Sort of sounds like Cuddly Poo that way, but I feel like there's something else there. I don't think that's... I think that focus is close, but I don't think that's exactly what's going on here. There's something we're missing that... I mean, that's why you weren't able to control it. You didn't figure out its focus, right? So, domain...
Fair enough.
You got the domain right. That I agree with. So... First off, mission result. Well, I still grade you. I'm gonna grade this. I hate to do this because you let it go, and also you didn't write down the objectives in the optional objectives, which is a thing I need to fill out later.
Oh, sorry, that was in the superlative things. So
Yeah, this is gonna be a grade D. It's not an F. You tried to do what you could. You tried to work it out. You weren't working against company policy, but this is a D. That's a pretty generous D. Oh no, I stand. You know what? I'm gonna stand by that D. If the auditors have a problem with it, write me the darn letter. I know I'm the general manager here. I'm the assistant director. I think that's fair. It's not like they completely they were going around shooting ripple guns at every tree they saw. Then I'd give you an F because that'd be just reckless. All right. Calm down. We're almost done. Okay. So you let it escape. So that's 3 demerits for both of you. I can't not do that. It's company policy. I have to demerit you. Even if you did everything you could, it doesn't matter. Escape. Triangle Agency believes in results. And well, you did exactly what we trained you not to do. I mean, it's not like you let it go, because that'd be disastrous. There are agents out there for some reason think letting go anomalies is a good thing, and we think that's like an influence of anomalies, that sort of thing. That's why it's really important to work on your competency as much as possible, so you can work on your quality assurances and only use your anomalies in very rare instances. Like, I bring it up that you should use your anomalies, but it's very important that you don't become your anomaly, if that makes any sense, you know? The report is incomplete because you missed out on those, so no accommodations or demerits. And now for the optionals, which now I'm going to be the popular GM today. Hooray. So 3 demerits each because the Leos were not led away. So we're just going to assign a different team to deal with them. That's just the way it is. So 3 for Mr. Pickles, 3 for Miss Johnson. You didn't have the meal at the lighthouse. Don't worry about that. It's not a demerit. Accommodations, but yeah. You didn't rescue everybody, so no accommodations. That generated all those loose ends we're going to have to look into. You did leave no trace, thankfully. Like, you just drove around your RV and stuff. You did go off-road, but you didn't screw that up. I don't think you... If anything, you drove into its domain, and once it disappeared, it took away your tracks. So, I think you're okay. Unless you two think you left traces behind.
Don't think so.
No?
No? Okay. Good. You sure? Like, I lost contact, so I want to make sure nothing... If you left anything behind, let me know. I mean, you'll get demerit for it. But... Mr. Pickles, you didn't poop somewhere you weren't supposed to, right?
Nope.
Good. Honest?
Yes, I actually avoided doing that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know that would have been... That's not fun. And... Actually, you know what? We probably equal opportunity. There's probably baggies. You know what? Auditors, that's not your business. We're not gonna get into Mr. Pickles' exact biological... That it's enough to say Mr. Pickles said so. I believe him. We're moving on. So that's the optional objectives. Oh, the superlatives. Superlative. At least your life insurance policies were not activated. Good grief. That was the thing that scared me, because usually that's how, if you got in real trouble, well, you got in real trouble, but if you got into like lethal trouble, we instantly are able to yank you out of it. So It's weird it got you like that because the chaos. I was watching the Chaos Raider on my side, and you probably saw it in the HCOS. It was not high enough for it to grab you. I mean, for it to grab you like that. I don't know how it. I saw the counter go down, so it did something. I just don't know how it did it. It doesn't. There wasn't enough chaos sitting there. You know what I mean? Did you see anything that would have caused that?
Well, it wasn't really grabbing us. It just took us out of comms. I mean,
Maybe that's a different.
that was the thing.
Maybe it was a minor anomaly that did it. Oh, that's someone else's problem. I'll get a team to look at that. That's just. All right. First mission superlative probation. Who got the most demerits this mission?
Pretty sure it's going to be me with 11.
I got 7
Yeah.
total.
Mr. Pickles is on probation again.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm counting the wrong things in the wrong places. Okay, so let me fix that. It's not actually 11. It is.
Well, I imagine it's higher than hers, right?
What was yours? 6?
So 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it is at 11. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So you're on probation. Again. Mr. Pickles. I'm trying to root for you here. Please try to get a probation next time. Please. I don't want to lose another CEO. Rise above, or whatever the fit saying is in the CEO branch. And mission MVP, who gained the most commendations?
Gotta be you, because I can't.
Well, no, if you tie or you got more than her, then she becomes participant. That's what happened last time.
No. No.
I got a total of, I think it was 11.
Let's see. Do some calculations here. So I've got 11. So it looks like I earned 9. Oh, do we calculate in the extra 3 from hitting all 3 of my...
Yep. Oh, yeah, you got extra 3 accommodations. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you.
Yeah, so you beat me. So I'm just a participant again.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I'm ending with 14. Ending demerit-wise with 18.
Okay.
Anyway. So I didn't get any demerits erased, so my actual number earned was 8, because I started with 10 and I'm ending with 18. Assuming you've been throwing it on the board.
I have been, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually earned 8.
Is that still more than what you earned, Sadie?
Yeah, I got 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just cleaning up my bookkeeping.
Yep. Oh, any other highlights of accommodations to demerits that I may have missed, or that I don't know how I'm going to argue any of your demerits, but is there any accommodations I could hopefully... You know what? I'm going to do what you want. You two got home safely, despite overwhelming odds. So you know what? Get accommodation each, because that's... Some agents panic in the face of such things, and you two managed to get home. So that's... I want to commend that, at least.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything to add commendation-wise. Let me see if I can find anything that I probably should get dinged for.
Any accommodations for your competency there, Sadie? Miss Johnson, sorry.
we changed, I hate to say it, but we changed the, what was her name? The one with the allergy.
Marion, I forget her last name.
Hoyt.
I've got it in my notes. Hoyt, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, we changed her permanently.
Well, I mean,
in
it
that
wasn't that.
she now has that experience.
Well, I mean, she knew she was allergic to cats. We didn't cause the allergy.
Yeah, but we caused her to have restaurant trauma.
Well, we also caused her not to, die from anaphylactic shock.
That's why I say we changed her life.
Oh, okay. So you're okay.
Oh, it's a commendation to you, actually. Yeah, because that's R&D's thing. You're right. Yep. There you go. That's the spirit.
And
Miss
I
Johnson.
figured out what she truly needed in that moment. So I would say I hit the trifecta.
No, nice.
Hey, yeah. So that's a bonus. That's another one and another bonus 3. Hey, wait a minute. Doesn't that mean you're MVP because you earned more commendations? Because you just got like 5 more.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Unless, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Well, there you go. Hooray.
Okay, so I'm MVP again.
Yay.
What's that do?
Yeah, it's been a
You
bit
get
since we had
socks.
one. You get socks.
You get to mark competency without minusing from any of the other tracks.
Yep.
I will mark. I will mark presence because
Okay, so you're now associate 3. That's correct.
yes.
Great. 3 commendations because you increase your competency. Wait, no. Is that right? Hold on. Check the manual.
I don't think so. I think it doesn't count.
Oh yeah, because you're not the one spending time on it. We're giving you bonus competency to classes. That's how. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, and
you get the socks.
each time you mark a box in your competency track, increase your QA by 1 up to a maximum of 9, then gain 3 commendations.
You think so?
Okay. I guess so.
Well, 3 commendations to you,
I mean,
Miss
it's-
Johnson.
It's not saying that you have to do it. It's when you spend time.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So what does the SR stand for? Oh, senior associate. Okay.
Sir associate. Senior associate.
I understand. Okay.
All right. So, I believe, we're at a point where I need to do a questionnaire with each of you. Because I think you've crossed a certain threshold with your anomalies, if I'm not mistaken. That we need to deal with, if I have it right.
I have a questionnaire I have to do with you guys at this point.
That's what I mean. That's
I
the
oughta-
questionnaire, yeah. Because I don't know if both of you
Yes.
do, or if it's just you. I know you do.
Yeah, because
I think
just
it's
crossed
just you.
that.
I have not practiced all 3 yet.
Well, no, it's and once you've practiced at least one, isn't it? Like once you
Yeah.
you
Well,
you-
you've got to, when you mark a box in your anomaly track, and you can change it. You can either mark one practice or change it from practice to be known, and then you ask.
Oh, be
questions.
known. Yes, that's
You got to
okay.
be known. Yeah, so I need to go to Field Agent Manual, and this is absence. So I'm going to, since I've been using it a lot, I'm going to do this for Unbound. It's no longer practice. It's now ready for Be Known. So, okay, the question I have to ask is, so basically the way this works, I ask a question or something with a blank, and then there are two answers each of you gets to choose from, and whichever one wins, then I mark a box on that track, and when I hit 3 tracks, I get to a play wall. So the question for Unbound is, I'd rather be A, the distraction, or B, undercover.
Which would you say, Miss Johnson?
You usually prefer to be undercover, so I'll go with that one.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to mark answer 2. I'm going to give that one tick. Okay.
So you have extra paperwork.
No, you have to get.
Oh, it has happened multiple times. Right. Because
it has happened 3 times and then paperwork.
Okay.
Because it can change depending on how how I act. Yeah. So okay, that's marked in my Unbound. Do we want to go ahead and do our work-life balance since I'm not going to be here next week?
Well, no, that builds up though, because we're gonna have.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's another 2-week gap, basically. So,
Okay, cool.
does using trigger the practice known issue? I don't think so. I think you actually have to spend time on it. Like you have to be in probation or.
It triggers once you hit the first play wall document. So once you mark one box, then when you use it, you can mark practiced. But you can only knock off practice to be known by marking another box. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been tracking that, Miss Johnson? Just making sure.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Making sure. So that's all the questionnaires? You didn't have any other ones that you're known for that the agency needs to resolve?
No, as I read the paperwork, it's only one at a time.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. All right. So yeah. So that means we're gonna have another couple of work life next time around. Do you have any questions for me about? I mean, this is your first failed mission rally. You did also both request that next one will be you'll be on a loose end hunt, right? Like
Yeah.
you're both volunteering for that. Okay, so I'll put you on the loose end hunt next time. But any other questions before I let you get out of the office?
No.
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, auditors, thank you very much for observing this. Make all the notes you can. If you have any solutions, of course, like I said earlier, let me know. And we'll try to prevent this from happening in the future. And don't worry, I'll be filling out a report to Home Office as well, because this is, well, it's a lot of things that we're not going to need to do here in the auditing system. But do your part, I'll do mine, as much as they tried to do theirs. Have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next mission. Oh, good golly, you two. That was dangerous.
Well,
I didn't know you were going to do that until when he did it. I was like, oh, well, okay, then I guess that's what you're doing now.
Well, I mean, there comes a point where you got to try it. I mean, because everything is so opaque from our side of things that, to really start figuring things out, it seems like you've got to, and let's be fair, we're out of character now, right?
Yeah.
Let's be fair. I mean, once you hit a certain point on your anomaly track, letting an anomaly go gets you some things. Or can get you some things. It opens up a way to get you some things.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who may be only listening to this, if you want to, in the video, there's a whole chat thing of
Yeah.
extra information that isn't recorded in the VOD. It's just in the text. So
Yeah, all those long silences.
that's what that is. Because different voices have different opinions on things. Oh, goodness gracious.
But, I mean, also doing that, despite the trouble and everything, does start letting Mr. Pickles kind of suss out what's happening in the world as it is. Mm-hmm. So it was worth doing. And again, yeah, you get, if you've marked the second box, there's something that comes with it, with an escaped anomaly.
Yeah.